Hello, everybody, and welcome to Of Dice and Men. How are you guys doing today?
Doing well.
Doing amazing.
Great.
Good. It's been a little while since we've played, so who wants to recap us as to where we left off? Mr. Mouton?
Steven told me
Steve's
he
got
wanted to recap.
Yeah, Mr. Mouton just got captured because the sheriff, just in an
He's omnipresent.
unusual stroke of luck, was able to identify him out of a crowd. I don't know. Some people would say the chances of that were 5% or less on her actually being able to do that. It was amazing. And now Lenny is unfortunately in a conundrum where he might be held prisoner for assaulting the town sheriff, but I'm sure Nevit's going to have a great plan to break him out, no problem today, without any problems at all being caused. I believe that Toki and Daft are in another city right now.
Yeah.
What are you two up to right now?
Well, Lily, what are we up to right now?
Sorry, my throat is a little sore. You're gonna have to take over for this.
Oh, okay.
So I believe
okay,
Daff and Toki were in the process of trying to pawn off our fucking netherworld portal to the Baroness's wizard for
We're having a
God
good
knows
time.
what fucking reason. Arguably one of the rarest artifacts we've seen in the entire campaign, trying to sell it for fucking 15 or 20 gold. But I guess when you're a crack addict, you don't really know the value of money or possessions much.
Listen, I'm
And
trying to experiment with my roleplay
by
and with what I
Pure
want,
luck,
okay?
apparently they were unsuccessful. So now I believe I think they were tasked with just getting that little nether portal or whatever, that gate. So they've gotten that, and then I think they should be headed back to this city soon. Where me and Mr. Mouton, or I'm sorry, where me and Lenny will meet up with them.
Excellent recap. Wow, you deserve an inspiration.
Oh, your voice got better, Lily.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
sorry. I took
She just needed a few seconds to recover, you know?
I think
But
he
I
needs-
think, yeah, Steven just inspired her so much that
That's good. I'm glad.
her throat got better.
I think he deserves an inspiration.
I already have
don't
one
you
on my
think,
sheet, so
Koibu?
fuck you.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay.
It's going to be a
Lily
tough day,
deserves-
everybody.
Maybe
Can
Lily
I-
deserves some
I
inspiration
deserve
for
an
getting so
inspiration.
inspired by Steven's speech.
Wait, it says here I have one. I think it's from
Maybe
before.
I deserve inspiration.
Do these carry over, Neil?
Yeah.
From session to session? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Until you spend it.
I don't want it anymore.
And you can only have one at a time, so if you don't spend it, you can never get another one.
Well, that's
That's true.
just fucked up, Koibu.
Hey, man, you can only hold one elixir in your pack. What are you going to do about it?
Drink some.
Okay, are we ready to go?
I think I can hold
Mhm.
two.
Okay, we're coming
So
in.
we're going to start with Kate and Lily right now. You guys
Okay.
are hopping on your boat.
La-di-da-di-da.
La-di-da-di-da, indeed. And you all begin to sail around from Whalers Bay back in the direction of, I believe you're heading towards Parnassus. So let's get some sailing music going on. Where is our traveling music? Here we go. All right. So you guys hop onto your new boat and you begin to set off. And it's a pretty simple journey for the first few hours. But then, as you're going around this point, you guys hear this song in the distance, this beautiful wailing song, as if some opera singer or something is stuck out on one of these rocks and
Can I
belting
hear-
out her greatest chords.
Can I hear an example?
Yes, please.
Yeah, Kate, please provide us an example.
Okay. It sounds something like this.
Okay.
Okay.
I,
That's what-
yeah.
That was actually really impressive.
That's pretty good.
I just
Yeah.
screamed.
Give her an inspiration, Koibu.
I was
Do you
gonna
feel
give her.
inspired?
Yeah, I was gonna give it to you. That was surprisingly well done.
We all have inspiration.
We're all inspired. I feel inspired because this is the first campaign in a while, so I felt inspired to begin with. So we should probably have double inspiration.
I don't think that's a thing, Kate.
Well,
It's not a thing.
Can we just make it?
No, we cannot.
Okay.
All right. So
All
you
right.
hear this beautiful song, and it sort of catches your attention. And I'm going to need the both of you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Koibu, I'm having a little trouble with my Roll20 sheet. For some reason, I can't seem to open my my character sheet. Am I doing something wrong?
No, what has probably happened is you've double-clicked the sheet at some point, and it's like now a small, semi-translucent thing somewhere on your page that is difficult to spot.
And I have it, but if I exit out, it just opens the same thing. Maybe I just have to refresh.
Destiny, your cam's fucked on the stream.
I've got it.
Okay. Shh.
Don't tell him what
the-
to do. He hates it.
Yeah.
Is the singing really pretty?
Oh my god, it is so pretty. It's so pretty that you have to make a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by the Siren's song.
I'm not very wise, Koibu. I'll say it right now. Oh, I rolled it twice, and both times...
Both times it wasn't very good.
It's okay.
So, Lily.
Daff isn't a wise man.
Yeah, Lily, you hear the song and you feel like it's this beautiful piece, this haunting melody, this like overly haunting melody, like it's pulling at your heart in a way that is very unnatural. Katerino, on the other hand, it's just like, have you seen The Fifth Element? Are you familiar with the opera scene from The Fifth Element?
I'm not familiar, but I can. Maybe you should demonstrate it.
Damn it, Katerino!
What else? Aggressive table.
You have homework now. You've got to go watch The Fifth
I have to
Element.
go watch a movie. What the hell?
Yeah.
I did
I mean,
not.
you don't have to do it before the session's over, but this is
I have to do it.
work for you in particular, yes.
Okay.
All
You
right.
really got to do it too. He told me to write a 2-page paper, and I had to do it.
Wait, did you
Yeah,
actually
you-
write
Did
the
you
two-page
get a good
paper?
grade?
It got done later, I think. I don't
He
remember.
didn't do it, and he got punished for it. He didn't get his clerical powers until his paper was written.
Did you?
So that sounds so fun.
Oh, yeah, I love writing papers.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
awesome.
Katerino, you are entranced by this siren song and find yourself compelled almost to go find it. Some of the other sailors have picked up and are looking around. Some of them have hands grasped over their ears and are starting to freak out. And the whole crew is in a tumultuous situation.
Ah!
I would notice Daff
Yeah.
being like,
Well, especially because Toki's the jealous type, so Toki's probably feeling a little.
am I? Are you? Okay.
Well, what are you going to do, Toki?
I'm
Your
gonna-
friend Daff is entranced by the song.
I would like to take Daff,
Mm-hmm.
and I can't really reach his shoulders, right? Because I'm short.
You're very short.
So, however high I can reach, so like maybe his hands or something. Can I like reach up and like attempt to slap him across the face?
I think he's a little bit too tall for that.
Oh, no. I have a quarterstaff. I would like to use it and smack him across the face.
Give me a roll to hit.
Or maybe
Really?
not in the face. No,
Hit
his
him.
face is beautiful. I would like on the shins. Can I smack him on the shins really
You
hard?
want to whack him across the legs?
I mean, that would...
Okay. Yeah, you can make the attack
Go,
at
go,
advantage because he's definitely not seeing this coming. 13. Does that hit your AC, Daff?
My AC is 15.
No. So you bash him against the
No.
shins, but he's got some armor down there, and it absorbs the blow without him really doing too much. And that's when you see the first sailor throw themselves overboard and start swimming for these rocks way in the distance.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Daff, what do? There's this guy he found a way to get closer to the beautiful song.
Yeah. No,
By swimming.
I see. As a bard, I feel so compelled by this song. This is the most beautiful song I've ever heard. I just really need to get to it. So I want to follow that sailor. I want to get any way towards that singing I can.
Okay. You
I-
throw yourself over as well?
Wait. I would like to attempt to grab him back or something.
All right. Give me a melee attack.
Technically,
against
she would get
Daff.
an attack of opportunity, right? If I left her range.
Yes.
Attack
Yes,
of
you would.
Okay, I want to turn myself into a bear and then grab her.
Okay. So, Daff begins to run toward the edge of the boat. Toki turns into a bear on the spot and
Wait.
goes after
Never mind.
Daff.
Yeah, it's like
So-
while I'm running, I'm transforming mid-run
Mm-hmm.
and then like grabbing.
God, that's
His-
so anime, Lily.
I know, I'm thinking of it. Grabbing
All right.
his tail coat or whatever I can grab.
Daff gets to the side of the boat, climbs up, begins to jump off. Toki, give me one bear attack against Daff.
Go.
Grab him.
Oh, hold on.
You say it was advantage or no?
This one will not be advantage. Daff is aware that Toki's grabbing at him and is trying to ignore him. Burr. Give me an attack roll against AC 10. That's okay. 16, that'll do it. You get your big bear claws in Daff's cloak as he leaps off the side of the ship and then just kind of like smacks against it, hanging from his cloak that's stuck up under his arms. That's when another splash happens and another sailor begins to swim as hard as they can for that point, that rock in the distance. The captain, you've noticed, has some sort of like white stuff sticking out of his ears and is desperately like wheeling the boat around to the left, trying to get it further out to sea. But it's only as powerful as the wind, and that's gonna take a little while.
But like, as long as the captain is alive, like we'll be fine, right?
Sure, that sounds fine.
Okay. So is Daff still like trying to get out of my grasp or something?
Daff is still charmed by the song.
Okay, I'll just keep her in a bear hug.
Thank you. Aww. Do I feel any effect of like the warmth of Toki's bear hug?
No, because she's holding you by your cloak, and so you're dangling off the ship. You're really just suspended in air by your arms, like a toddler in a Johnny Jump Up.
All right, I want to squirm, like you know, like kick my legs, like a little child.
I want to try to grab her and then like pull her in for like literally a bear hug, not crushing her, but enough to like like a.
It can be done.
Patient.
You're a big, strong black bear. You can pull him up, and start to wrap your arms around Daff as the captain pulls the ship further to one side. Let me just make some save throws for the remainders of the crew. Oh, those are actually really good rolls. Okay.
Yay!
You lose 2 crew members to the Siren song, but that's it. The captain pulls away, and maybe 20 minutes later, the song fades enough that the magic is no longer affecting you. And Daff, you can
stop that, Mr. Mouton.
Do I know what happened? Do I have memory of?
You have memory of the song, and you have memory of it being so beautiful that you just have to go towards it, and then like reality kicks in, and you're like, wow, that was a really dangerous and dumb thing to do. Why would I throw myself over a ship just to hear a song? It's like the ultimate beer goggles.
Yeah, and can I make it in my head that I was probably charmed by a siren?
Mm-hmm. I think that's a pretty obvious thing you can pull.
Okay, I want to whip out my lute, and I want to say, Toki, thank you for saving me, and with my gratitude, I will present you a song. I want to sing Bear Toki a song, but I want to sing it in bear growls so that it connects to her.
Let's hear the bear growl song of appreciation.
Okay.
Iric Burnson.
Okay, here we go.
All right. You guys can sail on. The crew doesn't really like to talk about what's happened. It does come up over the course of your journey, but everyone seems pretty uncomfortable with it. And over the course of the journey, if you pry, you can hear that there are sirens that live here on Arlen Point, way out here, right where you sailed around, and that they will lure sailors and passengers to their deaths and eat them. It's a dangerous area, and there's not much you can do about it unless you want to go hunt down these sirens, but they can charm you, and it's super dangerous.
In D&D campaigns, can you play as a siren?
If you bribe your DM enough.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Well, you guys can continue your trip, and we're going to flip over to the other party in Bontheris.
The boys.
Now, last we left, the two of you had just walked into town. Nevitz first. He walked past the guards, no problem. The other guy, Lenny, when the guards were asking him some questions, there was a an odor, and so he was brought before Sheriff Molly, who noticed what was going on here and recognized you. So we're going to come in as you see.
Did she recognize me, or does she have like a big hunch, do you think? Because recognize, I would say like she would know, but like I thought it was like well, like it could be him. Like, let me get like more questioning going on.
I guess you can't tell by her eyes the level at which she recognizes you, but there is a focus on you in a way that makes you feel like she understands who she's looking at on some level.
All right.
You know, she's not casually like, who is this Joker that's come to me? It's like, oh.
She's like looking for somebody, and she thinks it might be me, is my guess.
Mm-hmm. Something to that effect, yeah. So, you come in. Nevitz, you're watching this from the side.
He couldn't have been. We came in hours later.
Hours apart.
Right, but I think he was watching the front gate, he said?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Chilling.
Yeah, he's chilling.
Mm-hmm. So you see him get pulled over, and you get brought before Sheriff Molly, who looks at you and says, well. I don't think we caught your name.
Me, Lenny.
Lenny.
Real quick, before we start this, I would like to be explicit that as a sneaky, small halfling rogue thief, I would be out of vision of all members here. Explicitly, Lenny. Okay.
Okay. You can't see anything that's going on, and no one can see you either.
Oh, wait, I could be, like, peeking from around a corner or something, okay?
I thought you said you wanted to be out of sight.
I don't want to be, like, standing, like, in the middle of the fucking street, like, oh, hey, so Lenny can be like, oh, yeah, that's my friend right there. Like some, okay. I want to be, like, off in front of, like, a store or something like that. Okay, yeah.
Got it. Okay. Molly makes a hand motion, and the guards will escort you gently into this small little sheriff station right next to the front gate. It's the guard's house, not the sheriff's station. And they will step inside and close the doors, and that is the last thing you see of him, Nevitz.
Get fucked.
Okay.
Are you gonna want to do anything about this? After
I am gonna want to do anything. Is it my turn to act, or is it Lenny doing first?
Did I still have my sword and stuff? I don't think it got taken, right?
No, it hadn't been taken yet.
Okay. Yeah. I will let my friend act.
Okay, I would like to run to the nearest tavern. I am a thief. I have thieves' cant. I can find all sorts of people. This is the same town where we talked to, was her name, Zazz? No, the lady that we talked to talk to Zazz. Was it Rose? No, we talked to Zazz to talk to Rose. No, we talked to Rose to talk to Zazz. Which one was it?
We talked to Zazz.
You talked to Rose to talk to Zazz.
Okay. There was that one kind of shady tavern, remember? Mm-hmm. Can I run down there? I would like to find a forger.
Yeah. You can run through town, find one of these sketchy places, and use your thieves' cant and intricate knowledge of the underworld to find someone who can forge things. Yes.
Okay. I would like to find somebody that can forge a letter from, like, the local, would it be, not like the king or queen, but like a magistrate or somebody like to step down from that.
Baroness.
Baron or baroness?
Yeah, yes. Okay, I would like a note forged for a type of warrant or summons for this person, for Lenny, for somebody that matches his description, or to explicitly say his name. And then once that note is forged, I would like to pay for a large person, a bodyguard-looking person. I would like to pay him to take that note to the sheriff and then escort Lenny maybe like a mile out of town.
Interesting. Okay, so there's going to be a couple of important details here. You are in Bontheris.
Correct.
Do you want this a note from the leadership of Bontheris or from the leadership of another town?
From another town, from a neighboring city.
Okay. Do you want to pick one?
Fenden. No.
Okay.
Wicthron Raranta. That looks like a bigger city.
That's where the queen is.
That's the capital. There could be lower people other than the queen there that warrants could be written from.
That's fine.
Perfect. Okay, so you're going to get this warrant for Lenny's arrest for Wicthron Raranta written. and then you're gonna have some big burly guy show up with it and take Lenny away.
Basically, yeah.
Okay. Let me pull out my economics chart and see how much it costs to get a forged letter. Let's see. Black market. Forged documents are going to be 100 copper. 100 gold, 10,000 copper.
100 gold?
To get something forged in the signature of a high noble, yeah. Because if this backfires, this is a murderable offense, a capital offense to forge the signature of someone. It's also a very difficult skill that is often in high demand.
You also need it now.
Mm-hmm. You need it done right, and you need it done fast.
Gotta
it's
pay
be 100 gold.
Is there anybody in this city that has connections to the family? Because I believe they owe us 250 gold in favors. That was part of the agreement that we made for the mission we're running for them.
There are people here who owe you favor. There are connections to the family here.
Can I tap that favor and find a family member here that would be willing to forge that document for me?
Yeah, I think so. I think that as you're looking around for this person to forge this thing, you can begin talking with them and they'll tell you the price, and you can understand that this person's already connected to the family. They are one of the members here. So if you want, you can go talk to their higher ups and see if they'll be willing to accept a chit from another town.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you're gonna have to negotiate with one of these people. Let me figure out who you're negotiating with.
What?
You're gonna negotiate with Yuri.
All right, you
not
are
funny.
brought before a man named Sigmund. He is an older gentleman with a large belly and flabby arms who sits in a very comfortable armed chair in the back of one of these taverns, sort of halfway between the kitchen and this antechamber. He's sitting around this table. There's a couple of other people with him, much smaller, and then there's a bodyguard behind him lurking in the shadows with a breastplate and an arming sword at his side. And Sigmund sees you coming in after you've been properly announced and introduced and says, I hear you want to call in a favor.
That is correct. I need a warrant forged in the name of Lenny, with such description, and I need this document as soon as possible, preferably within the next hour or two, if so.
Yes, life often hangs in the balance of our decisions. And how can I be sure you are properly owed money back somewhere else? How do I know this isn't a ploy?
Well,
Rude.
you know what I look like? I happen to know the father and mother, Gustav and Helen, and we both know that if I was trying to pull one over on you, that I'd probably be dead pretty soon after. So, take with it as you will. You can contact them if you need to verify, but I absolutely need this warrant soon, and I don't think either of them would be very happy to find out that you stalled in repaying favors that they owed me. I know that the family's word means a lot to them, so I'd appreciate this warrant as quickly as possible.
You speak with the urgency of someone with something to lose. I understand. We will just want a small precaution. And he nods to one of the other people at the table. A short, slender woman who pulls a knife from her side and takes a couple of steps towards you, sort of threateningly.
I'd take like 1 or 2 steps back.
The heavy Sigmund goes, No, she's fine. You can trust her. And she takes a couple more steps towards you.
Okay, I hold my ground.
All right. She comes up behind you and takes a lock of your hair and cuts it off of your head, just like was this 4 inches of hair or so?
4 inches, Koibu. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's not like all of your hair and she cuts off 4 inches. She just
That's
grabs,
a
like,
noticeable
random
chunk
lock.
of hair, Koibu.
It is. She comes back to the table and someone hands her a little cord and she ties the hair up in like a nice little bow and sets it in front of Sigmund, who seems to approve and goes, I will communicate with your friends further to the west, but I hope you understand that they're going to cover your costs. I may still have some favors to call upon you one day. Maybe never. People don't come in and ask favors without getting to know me on some level. You understand?
Of course.
But
Well,
for now, take care of your business. Maybe I'll see you again one day.
all
Good
right.
luck, little one.
I'll be in the area.
Okay. By the time you get back to the forger, the ink is drying on the paper. They're blowing it, putting some ponce on it to help it dry faster. And meanwhile, we're going to flip back to Lenny, who is in this little guard post with a couple of soldiers and the sheriff. They seat you down at a table, sort of built into the wall itself. She's sitting on the other side. There's a guard by the door. The door is behind you. There's a lantern hanging from the ceiling above. And Molly taps her fingers on the table and says, my fine friend.
Yes.
Welcome to Bontheris. Have you ever been here before?
No, but I'm passing through.
Where are you going?
To Fenden. You wanted to hear about the bears, yes?
Yes, I do want to hear about the bears.
Well, there are bears, and I saw them fornicating
Oh, really?
in the wildwood.
Mm-hmm. And, why is that?
Don't know. Fun?
You don't know why you were watching the bears?
I just seen them as I was walking.
I see. And why are you here in Bontheris?
Food.
Food.
Pass through, yes, food.
Mm-hmm. See, there's a bit of a problem, because there's someone matching your size, weight, strength, mannerisms, that has been in some amount of trouble here, and your story doesn't really seem to make a whole lot of sense here.
Trouble?
Trouble. Yes, Lenny, you're in trouble.
I thought I was just here to talk about the bear.
No, you're not here to talk about the bear. You're here to talk about where you were 2 days ago. Where were you 2 days ago, Lenny?
In forest?
Which forest?
Don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? Were you lost?
I don't have map.
But surely you must know where you were, right? You got from there to here. How did you get from there to here?
I walk.
You're such a smart boy, Lenny.
Yes.
I see. And, what's your business in Fenden?
My brother lived there.
Mm-hmm. And that's why you're taking a boat to see him?
Not to take boat, no money.
I see. So why are you here in Bontheris?
Because I walk.
You just walked
Yes.
to Fenden through Bontheris.
No, I'm walking to Fenden.
Right. So why'd you come into Bontheris?
I'm hungry. I see city, I say food.
So what were you doing in the woods for the 2 days before this then?
Walking.
Why were you in the woods?
To get here.
Where were you coming from?
Bondundas here.
I see. And you just walked through the wild woods, no problem?
I'm big man,
So-
I take
Quick
I
jaunt?
can bite, yes.
You didn't see any goblins while you were there?
Nope.
Really? The whole wild woods, not a single goblin?
Maybe they're scared of me.
That's true. What did you see while you were there, Lenny?
2 bears. Fucking. What you see?
I haven't been to the wild woods in some time.
You see big human? You think me criminal? Why? Because I'm big?
But who said you were a criminal, Lenny? Why would you suspect that you were a criminal?
You said I'm in trouble,
Yes, you are in trouble.
which means criminal.
It's an interesting conclusion that you make there, jumping from one to the other. Most people, when they hear they're in trouble, don't think that they're a criminal. Most people think that maybe they
Well, you
made some
bring me in
mistake by
here,
accident.
and you make me feel like criminal.
Oh. So you feel like you've done something wrong. What do you feel like you've done wrong, Lenny?
I don't know.
Oh, come on. We both know what's going on here, and it's not that big of a deal. I just want to hear you say it out loud. I know
Say
our
what?
arrangement, and I understand our arrangement. I just want to look you in the eye and have you tell me the truth.
Say what?
Come on. Who are you trying to kid here?
I don't know, kid.
We've got you, Lenny. Now, if you make things hard on yourself, it's only going to make it worse. Just, I'm not even going to hold a grudge.
Hold
I just
grudge
need to hear
for
you
what?
say it.
Say what?
Come on.
Come on, Lenny. I said it. Can I go now?
True.
She walks around the table and puts her hands on your shoulders and begins to squeeze them in a strong massage and says, "You know, Lenny, I'm the sheriff of this town, and that gives me the power to arrest and detain as much as I want. Especially if you're not connected to some higher authority or higher power. Do you have anyone that you that might notice if you went missing?"
Yes. My brother in Fenden.
Is he expecting you?
Yes.
Why did you walk through the wild woods to get to Fenden? That's kind of a long roundabout way. Wouldn't it have made more sense to follow the road? It's probably a shorter distance even along the road.
I don't have map. I don't know where road is. Some person in Parnassus said he'd laugh at me and say, "Yeah, you can get there. Just walk that way." So I just keep going.
And how long did it take you to get from Parnassus to here?
I don't know.
How many times did the sun come up and down?
Lenny will start counting on his fingers.
How far do you get?
1, 2. He'll do it very slowly, and then he'll lose
Mhm.
track at like 5, and it'll be like 5, 8, 6, and just start rattling off numbers.
Lenny! Why are you making this complicated, buddy? Look,
Me-
your story doesn't hold up. And I think I have everything I need here. I just want to hear you be honest with me. It'll make everything go easier. I'll be able to forgive you a little bit easier if you just tell me
I
the
don't
truth.
know what you want me to say.
I
said
want you to tell me where you were 2 days ago, Lenny.
in the woods.
Yes, in the woods. And what did you do in the woods 2 days ago?
Slept in the woods.
You don't have any friends that you're traveling with?
They're not here, are they?
That doesn't mean you weren't traveling with them. Lenny, do you have any friends you were traveling with?
I have friends.
That you were traveling with?
Well, I met, yes.
Who are, describe your friends to me.
I have many friends.
Describe your friends to me, Lenny.
One is man, who not so good with women.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And was this person traveling with you?
No.
So who were you traveling with, Lenny?
Don't know.
You don't know who
Alone.
you're traveling with. You were alone?
Well, there's spirits all around.
Which spirits?
Wood spirit.
The spirit of the wood?
Maybe.
She muses, and that's when one of the guards kind of nudges her and points to the sword at your side. And she comes over and takes a hold of it and draws it from its sheath and gives a low whistle as she lays it down on the table. This is some sword. Wow. I haven't seen its make or like in... You know, the only sword I've seen that is anything like this would be the Baroness's magic sword. Is this a magic sword, Lenny?
Don't know.
Where did you find such a wonderful, exquisite blade? Look at the craftsmanship on this. Look at the gems in it.
It is amazing.
Where did you get it?
Given it.
By who?
Some lady.
You don't even know who gave this to you? You didn't steal this, did you, Lenny?
No, not good with names. It was many week ago. Long time ago.
Where did you get it?
I don't remember.
You don't remember where you picked up a magic sword?
It was far away.
Do you think I'm an idiot, Lenny?
Well, you keep asking me same question, so maybe. I tell you one thing and you ask again, so yes.
Okay.
I think you're dumber than me.
Well, we're going to need to get some answers out of you, Lenny. So my friends here are going to take you downstairs, she says, holding your sword in her hands now.
Downstairs.
We're going to take you downstairs, and there's a room there that they will put you in. And maybe after spending some time in this room, not quite alone, you'll have made up your mind about wanting to tell me the truth.
What?
You're not afraid of the dark, are you, Lenny?
I don't think he is. No.
That's good. And it's good that you're already comfortable with the spirits around you.
Yes.
Good. She nods to the person at the door who comes up behind you and takes a hold of
So
your
I can
elbow.
go now.
Jack here is going to show you to your hotel room where you will be able to stay for the night.
But
And
I have to
in the
get
morning-
to my friend,
Which friend do you have to get to, Lenny?
one in Venden.
You know, it's a long journey. I'm
No,
sure he's
I
not
think I'm
expecting you
going to.
today.
I think I'm
What?
going to leave. Lenny
I
will
don't think
grasp
so.
for the
She
sword.
Levels the sword towards you. You try and grab it from her?
Yes.
Okay. Make me a roll to hit.
Okay.
Just to grab at her. Grab at the sword.
I'm just gonna do a sword roll. Is that fine?
Not
don't know.
your sword, because your sword is magical, but anything
Can we
but
minus
your
one?
sword. Sure, yeah. That's
I
fine.
don't have anything else.
Yeah. Oh, that is an excellent grab. You make a reach for the sword, and you can grab her hand around the hilt of the sword.
Wait. Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
Unless you want to grab the blade, but I suppose
I was
you
gonna
would
say,
want to
well,
yourself.
because you didn't tell me the outcome of the roll, but I was gonna use inspiration because it was a 20, but I changed my mind. It's alright.
That's all right. You got to declare the inspiration ahead of time anyway.
Yeah. It's fine.
So you grab her hand, and that will sort of trigger the guards standing behind you to help muscle their way in. And I think we're going to have to roll a little initiative right here, Lenny.
Let's do it.
Right.
Not bad.
Close this. We're going to use these guards. That'll do. Okay. You and you. All right. So you grab her hand, and one of the guards behind you comes up and tries to get you in a headlock. They're going to have to roll to hit. 17 plus probably 4. 21. All right. They get you in a headlock.
Wait.
And begin to try and
Okay, cool. That's fine.
try to choke you out. So give me an opposed strength check against this guard, who rolls a 10. Not
Inspiration, Koibu.
great. All right.
Fuck, 18.
Woo, all right. So he's got you like an arm around your head, but you've got this like big muscly footballer's neck, and you can just lower your chin, and it's not like he's got you around the neck, but he's not actually choking you out with it at all. And it is your turn, Lenny.
Do I have possession of the sword?
You have possession of her hand, which is on the sword as well, and I forgot to roll her in.
Would taking it away be a whole action?
You would need, it would be like a full action to try and rip it out of her hands, and it would be an opposed strength check.
I mean, I rage.
You're gonna rage?
Koibu, I'm gonna fucking rage.
All right, you are raging, Lenny.
Okay. I'm gonna shield mastery, and I'm gonna try and push the guard, who is. Well, how about this, Koibu? Can I try and shield mastery and push her, making her drop the sword, like push her down, and then I would have the sword that way and still be able to.
You
like,
might be able to knock her off her feet, but that doesn't mean she'd have to let go of the sword. You know what I mean?
How about this? Let me rule lure you. Shield mastery, make her prone, and then she has to do a check to hold on to the sword, which is an opposed strength check. And then if I win, I can do an action that turn. Seems fair, right? Because I'm pushing her down. She has to do a strength check to be able to hold on to the sword because she's like falling to the ground. And we do opposing strength checks, and then if I win, I'm able to attack.
So you want to knock her down, and when she knocks down, you want to declare an opposed strength check to rip the sword from her hand?
Yeah, but I still want my action in theory because she is like falling down. Now she's the one who has to be able to hold onto the sword, right?
The shield bash is the action, though, isn't it? Or
shield bash is a bonus action, and
but you just raged, which is a bonus action. So you would have
then
to
shield bash would be
the
then shield bash would be the action, correct?
Okay, cool. Give me your shield bash.
I think that's just a roll to hit, correct?
I believe it's an opposed athletics check.
You can use a bonus action to shove. You can use your shield.
Yep. Your athletics versus her athletics or acrobatics, her choice. Yeah. Okay, so if she's got
not good
3, 4, 5. She's got a d20 plus 5 on her check, and you have a total of a 12. All she needs is a 7.
I rolled bad.
Oops, off the edge.
Well, that means I get a
17 plus 5 is a 22.
That's good.
You bash her across the table with the shield, sort of, but it gets caught on the table, and it sort of nicks her in the side, and she maintains her grip on the sword. And that's when she will use her offhand to draw a dagger and make a slash at your hand to cause your hand to open and relax and let go.
So what is this, a strength check?
Disarming attack that she is making against you, a battle master.
This is a call to hit. Does she have to like -2 or?
No, it's a regular attack roll, and she's using a disarming attack. So if she hits you, then you will have to make a check and maybe let go.
Okay.
So her roll to hit is going to be a 13 plus 5 is an 18 to hit you.
Yep.
So that'll hit. And then I guess she will do some minor damage to you. It'll be 3 plus 3 is 6 damage, plus a Battle Master die of a d8 is 2, so 8 damage to you.
I'll take 4.
And with the disarming strike, you need to make a strength saving throw.
I have advantage on strength saving throws because I'm raging.
It's not just strength checks, it's also strength saving throws?
Yep. Advantage on strength checks and saving throws.
Fucking awesome. Do it.
20.
Oh, thank God for that advantage. All right. You can maintain your grip on the sword as she does as well. Have you marked your... Yeah, you've marked your wounds. Great. And that's the end of... Actually, is she 5th level yet? Let me take a look at her stats. Because if she's 5th level, she gets a second attack.
Of course.
Yep, she is 5th level. So she will do the exact same thing one more time.
Does she have the master on the second attack too? The 1d8?
She'd have to expend another slot to do it.
Oh, okay.
So this is going to be a 12 to hit you.
Nope.
Nope. All right, so the second attack does nothing, and the other guard comes up, taking the butt of his spear and brings it down onto your arm to try and knock your arm away from the sword. So here we go. A natural 16 on the die will hit you.
Correct.
Actually, hold on. If we add 4 to hit, and then we call it a called shot at your arm, and -4 is a 6. Does your AC 16?
AC is 15.
Okay, so even with the called shot, that will hit you. And the blow will come down on you, doing negligible damage, but forcing another opposed strength check, which you have advantage on, to release
17?
it. All right, here we go. D20 plus, what does this guard have?
Probably 2.
Yeah, not a lot. Ooh, that shouldn't be. This should be a strength check, not a saving throw.
I think they're the. Oh, okay. I can do that. Do you want me to re-roll?
Just reduce it by the.
Okay, it's reduced. Ooh, that's actually bad.
What is it?
It's gonna be 4, 7, so -3. So I think it'll be a
14.
Yeah, 14.
Okay. So d20 plus 2 on this guy. 3 and 2 is a 5. Not very good. So he whaps at you, tries to get you to let go. It doesn't work, and we're going to go back to the top of the initiative order. The guy behind you trying to choke you out. Yeah, I guess he's just going to keep trying. Give me another opposed strength check. This is actually Lenny's prime territory. This guy behind you.
11.
9.
Okay.
Good. And it's your turn again, Lenny.
Okay, Lenny is going to do the shield bash to try and push her all the way down. And then he should have his full action if he does it, correct? Do we agree on that?
You will have your action, yes.
Okay. So, roll to hit.
No, it's just the opposed check.
Oh, opposed. It's athletics?
Your athletics versus her athletics or acrobatics.
Okay.
She rolls a natural 1, total of 6.
That's good.
All right, so you managed to stand up, knock the table over, bash her across the side. She begins to fall, and now we must do the opposed strength check to see who holds onto the sword.
Oh,
right,
sure.
because the shield bash just
fine.
knocks her. All right, give me the strength check. Molly rolls a 23.
19.
15 and 5. So she holds on to it, or rips it out of your hand. One of the.
So that was a strength check for her to lose grip of it. Can we do another one for me to be able to maintain holding it?
Okay, so you knock her to the ground. She tumbles, but grabs the sword, and you kind of tumble with her. You struggle forward. The guy behind you, trying to pull you off of her, and you now want to rip it out of her hands.
I'm gonna try and rip it out of her hand.
All right, one more time, buddy. Let's keep playing this game.
15.
18 plus 5 is
Jesus
a 23.
Christ. All right, so I'm still holding it. I didn't rip it, but that's fine.
Right. You're pulling, she's pulling. There's a guard with his arms around you, his feet probably lifted off the ground somewhat. Another guard with a stick just whacking at you, trying to get you to let go. It is Molly's turn. She will slash at you again with her offhand dagger. 7 and 5 is 12. Yep.
Oh, no.
To hit? No?
Nope.
All right, second attack. 12 and 5 is 17.
Yes.
All right, and then she will do D4 plus 3 plus D8 for the disarming thing. So 6, 4, and 3, 9, and 3 is 12. Which you take half of.
So I take 6.
Yep, and give me a strength saving throw. I think you have to beat DC 13.
It's an advantage.
Yeah, it's an advantage.
26.
All right, it's not working very well for her. The next person is the one who was trying to beat you with the spear. And he will stop beating with the spear, go to the door, shout, "Help! Prisoner, escape!"
She should be attacking with a disadvantage because she's prone, right? Just for the second one.
Yes, if she's prone, she should be attacking at disadvantage. I guess you could have spent movement to stand to negate that.
That's fine. But just curious.
Yeah, that's a valid point. So the guard shouts, "Help! Prisoner, escape! Help!" And that is that guard's turn. We go to the top of the initiative order. This is the guy behind you trying to choke you out. He's realizing it's not going to work, so he lets go, and he's going to bring his knee up in between your legs, aiming for those balls. With a natural 16 on the die, I do believe that will hit you. Give me a Constitution saving throw as you get balled.
24.
Fucking hell. I was going to say, if you fail, you are in such pain, you let go of everything, but you hold on, despite
Lenny
the
has no balls.
being...
Just kidding.
All right. Lenny, it's your turn.
I'm going to do this shield bash again because now she's standing again, so I'm going to try the same thing as before.
All right.
Which is... I can't remember.
Opposed check.
Opposed athletics.
She gets a 10.
14.
You knock her down. Opposed strength check for her to hold on.
Oh.
She rolls a 14.
8.
She holds on.
I'm going to try and rip it.
You try and rip it.
It's 9.
She rolls a 9 as well.
We redo, or does that just
No, Tygo's. She still holds on. All right. Then it's her turn again.
How long is this commotion going on for Koibu? When does my guard
the guy
show
coming,
up?
Koibu? This is 4th round.
6-second rounds. It's only been 24 seconds.
You're in a long time interrogation. It was like 4 hours, I think.
Yeah, you were interrogating for a little while.
That's
We're
right.
gonna sort of resolve this probably right now. This is Molly's turn. She gets to her feet again. She's gonna do the damn attack one more time. She slashes at your hand. She rolls a 20 to hit you, modified, not a critical hit.
Okay.
You will take D4 plus D8 because she's going to try and disarm you again.
Wait a second.
3.
How many disarms has she tried here?
This is her third.
She has. This is her
Wait.
third.
Okay.
Yeah.
She should only have 4 of these superiority dice. Just making sure.
Correct. The damage is 6, 7 total. Divided by 2 is 3. And you got to make me a strength saving throw. DC.
I'm taking
13.
3 damage.
Yeah, you're taking 3.
Okay, 39. DC
Strength
13.
Yes, sir.
I don't even know if I can fail these, Koibu. With advantage? No way.
Fuck. All right. That was her first attack. I guess this is her second attack at you. 8 and 5 is 13 to hit is a miss. Okay. It is the guy who called for reinforcements. He turns his spear head to face you now and is just going to stab you. This whole battle over the sword, he's ready to end it. 15 to hit? I'm sorry,
No.
14 to hit.
Nope.
No. Okay. Miss. And top of the initiative order, the guard that kicked you in the balls last round is going to come around to the front and try and just like peel your fingers because you only got one hand on this. So he's going to just try and like rip your fingers off of it. So give me another opposed strength check. Guard gets a, what is this, 14?
18.
18.
I got an 18.
You get an 18, he gets an 18. Ty goes to the defender in this situation. So he doesn't do it, and it's your turn.
Shield mastery.
God damn it. On the
20.
guard
wait.
again, on her.
9.
Yep.
It's a
this is
9, I'm
only
sorry.
9.
That's a 9.
All right. Her 6 and 5 is higher than 9. So you do not knock her prone. She remains standing.
Can I try to headbutt her? Like, to get her? Like, I don't know. Oh, wait, why do I don't have advantage.
You can make an unarmed attack against her if you want.
Is athletics a strength check, or is that not?
Athletics keys off of strength. It is not exactly a strength check.
Got it. I'm gonna try and rip it out.
All right, one more time, buddy.
Strength check.
Yep. Ooh,
24.
she
Natural 20.
botches it, and you finally rip the sword out of her hands.
All right.
All right, it is in your hands. It's Sheriff Molly's turn. She sheathes the dagger, draws her own non-magical arming sword, and squares off against you, saying, "Oh, Lenny, we were just going to imprison you and ask you some questions, but now I think we're in a whole lot more trouble."
No, you threatened to kill me.
No one threatened to kill you, Lenny. We were just gonna put you up for the night, she says.
I'll be talking to the Baroness that gave me this sword about you.
She makes an attack at you. It's only a 6 to hit, 7
Nope.
to hit, so it's a no good. And then she says, Baroness gave you the sword.
Oh, yeah.
Why didn't you say that earlier? And she makes her second attack, which is a 16 and 5.
Yes.
21 will hit you for... What is this? D10 plus 3. 8 damage.
So 4?
4, yeah.
Got it.
And it is the guys with the spear's turn, who stabs at you with a 15 and 4 is a 19 to hit, and does... Where's my D8? D8 plus 2. 6 damage divided by 2 is down to 3. And it's at this point that you can see coming through the door are a couple more guards. But they can't all fit into this small interrogation room. But you are now trapped in this room as reinforcements are arriving. Everyone leveling their weapons at you. Are you going to keep fighting, Lenny? Or are you going to give up?
Lenny ain't no beta bitch, Koibu.
Right. Top of the initiative order.
Go ahead.
Okay. The first guard will just stab at you again. 6 and 4 is 10. No good. Lenny's turn.
How far is the lady from me? The sheriff.
Just a few feet from you. You guys are in close quarter melee.
Lenny's... Okay, how would this work? I'm going to attempt to shove her down.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see if that works first. Okay, I'm going to do my shove.
You
25.
attempt to shove her. You succeed. You knock her to the ground one more time. I think it's putting like a bash into the wall, and then she tumbles forward.
I'm putting the sword directly to her neck, and I'm telling the other guards, back off. How would that work? I'm trying to like have it so
we're
she
gonna
would tell
have
them
to
to back off as
do
well.
some sort of call,
Roll to hit?
some sort of roll to hit, and then if you hit, you will not actually do damage, but you'll put the sword in a position where you are able to make like an attack roll for an automatic crit or something.
All right.
Yeah. So make your attack roll.
This will be an advantage because she's prone.
Right.
So 21.
That'll hit.
And then
so you get the sword right to the side of her neck.
Yeah.
And you could, and this would be an automatic crit if you were to succeed on an attack roll from here. And then you say,
"Tell your guards to back up, or I will kill you."
She says, "Hold on, everybody. Hold on.
I'm
Why don't
taking
you all
you,
just
and we're
step
walking
out of the room, and we can talk with Lenny a little bit more peacefully here." The other guards sort of back out a little bit.
You and I.
She says to them, "Close the door, guys. Just leave us alone." And they will close the door,
I'll yell at them
two of you.
Before, I guess, they close the door, hopefully. No, me and her are walking out of here.
Close the door, and they will close the door.
Okay.
And it's just the two of you left in this room. And she puts her weapon down, shows you that she's got nothing in her hands, and then slowly starts to stand. You can absolutely stop her if you want to.
I want the sword just with her. I'm going to let her stand, but the sword's going to be with her like the whole time. And I'm going to say, "You're going to walk me out of here." Does that make sense? Like, yeah. I want to be from behind and like have the sword behind me.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. And she, hands still up, goes, "Lenny, you can't get away. There are a lot of guards out there. All right?
Is your life
There's
worth
some serious trouble."
What's your life worth?
"Well, I'm afraid it's more about duty. I can't abandon my post and I can't let you go. If I were to do that, my life wouldn't be worth very much."
We'll have to test that then.
Mm-hmm.
Lenny will start to tell her to tell them to open the door.
Give me an intimidation check.
Not very intimidating. Can I have it at advantage since she is like fully at my mercy?
No, because you're combating
16.
against her will. Oh shit, that's a good roll. She fails her check, and so she says, "All right, guys, open the door. We'll just take this nice and easy." And the door opens. You can walk through the small room, but then there's like 8 guards around you guys now. And you can take a glance up to the wall where there are a couple more people with bows. And you are very much the center of a lot of martial attention. And she says to you, "Lenny, look at all these people. Look at all these people, Lenny. You don't really want to die here today, do you? No one's been really badly hurt. These are all minor cuts and scrapes. Put the weapons down. We can come to some amicable agreement. You can tell me who hired you. That's who we want. We don't really care about you. We understand you're just the blunt instrument. We want to know who's behind it all. Put the weapons down and we'll let you go."
With me. You're listening to me. You open door when I say. You will listen to me still. We're walking out of here and then I let you go. And Lenny will start to push her ahead and have like... So in ideal, the shield is around her like this. The sword is to her neck like this, and Lenny is like pushing her up. So
okay,
we're starting to walk out.
All right, you make your way towards the gate when a very large man walks over, sees what's going on, and goes, "I'm sorry, Sheriff Molly, I know this is an awkward time, but I have a warrant for an arrest of one of the people in your prisons." And she ignores him entirely. She's a little bit busy. And he calls out again, I'm here to arrest a Lenny. Do you have a Lenny in your jails?
The warrant is going to be made out, okay, on demand of the Baron Stephen, under suspicion of debauchery. Okay, that's what the warrant is for.
Okay, he reads it out. I have a warrant for the arrest of a Lenny for crimes including debauchery by his Lord Stephen. Not that Lord Stephen did the debauchery, but the warrant is issued on the behalf of Lord Stephen. And Molly calls out, "This is Lenny. He's got me by the neck. I can't really arrest him for you right now, but give me a few minutes." And the guy, because he's, he's in on this. He knows what's going on. He will sort of like walk forward past the guards. Can I do an check
to see if I would recognize that? Like recognize that it's Baron Stephen?
Give me an in check at disadvantage because you're distracted by all these other things happening. And it's another person trying to arrest. Oh, Lenny. Oh, buddy.
It's all right.
Okay. He will walk past the guards, much to everyone's amazement, because they're in this standoff with you. And this guy's sort of ignoring them all and walking forward and comes to within, double armor's reach from you and holds up this warrant, which is signed and sealed.
Wait, he really needs to do an in check to know my name?
Well, your name is Nevitz. To get your name backwards? Lenny?
Yeah. Didn't we introduce it? Remember when we both
went
went
into
that bar?
Oh,
yeah, we did it
I
before.
forgot that you guys introduced that. Okay,
So
that's like our criminal name, yeah.
Right. Sorry, I forgot about that too.
Yeah,
So, I think Lenny, you would a trigger in your brain. And he comes up to you and holds the warrant and goes, "Lenny, you're Lenny, right?
Yes.
You're under arrest. You have to come with me to Lord Stephen and Wigthron Renta."
Finally, I can atone for my sins.
Jesus.
Lenny will put his sword away in his sheath, because fuck this motherfucker for trying to take his sword, Koibu.
Right. So you sheathe your sword. The sheriff immediately drops low and tries to knock your feet out from underneath you. Give me an athletics or acrobatics check. She rolls a 19 plus 5. Holy crap, that's her best roll yet. 24.
Oh, no.
She drops to the ground, kicks your legs out from underneath you, and then snatches the warrant out of this guy's hands and reads it and looks at the seals and the signatures and the lettering and the language and hands it back to him in a gruff humph and storms back to the building. Big burly man leans down, gives you an arm, helps you stand up, pulls some manacles out from behind his back, and shackles your hands together behind your back. And marches you out through the front door. All right, and I think with that, we're going to go to our first break.
Good job, guys. We'll be back.
Amazing.
Ooh, this is some high octane.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Dyson Men.
Hey.
So,
Hey.
Lenny has been arrested and led outside of the city. Nevitz, where are you during all of this? Did you watch this go down?
Me? Did you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine I'm, being the crafty, sneaky little guy I am, I'm probably off the side somewhere, making sure everything's going okay.
All right. Well, you see this big fight happening at the front of the gates, and then Lenny gets arrested and marched out through the front of the gates while the sheriff storms back to the guard room, and the other guards come over to debrief on what just happened.
She mad.
Oh, she's pissed.
I made her look like a fool. They'll tell stories about me, won't they, Koibu? The barbarian who came in, 1v fucking 3'd, beat down the sheriff. I'm a legend.
You are definitely unforgettable.
That's good.
Okay.
So Nevitz, what is your plan?
I would have told the guy to march to escort Lenny probably like 5 miles outside of Bontheris, so we can meet in exchange outside of the city at least. Yeah.
Okay. So then you're gonna go meet them at the exchange?
Nope. As they leave the city, I would trail them a bit to make sure that they didn't pick up a trail. So like the sheriff.
You follow them to make sure no one follows them?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah, okay. And then when they're clearly being left to their own devices.
Yep, I'll meet the guy, thank him.
Cool. He shakes your hand, he lets Lenny go. Happy to work for you. If you need anything else, you know where to find me. And then he turns and heads south. He'll find another way back into the town. Okay. The two of you are now in the woods.
Nevitz, I had it under control.
Lenny, that was anything but under control. Sometimes, Lenny, we have to learn to use the muscle up here, not the ones out here, Lenny.
Yes. I did good, though.
Okay, well, hey,
I
we're
don't
both
think
alive.
I can go back.
We're both fine. Well, hey, listen, I mean, once you serve the justice at another city, it's not like this sheriff can hold you accountable for something, right? Like, you should be okay.
Yes.
Well, we need to circle back and meet Pokey and Daft. They should have a boat coming into... Is it Bontheris they're coming into, or Bondundersir?
Bondundersir.
Didn't you have to meet with that one person? Remember, you never told them about what we found about the sheriff.
Oh, yeah, I do. I need to do that.
Zazz.
Yeah, that's right, Lenny. Well, Lenny, you're a man of the forest. Do you want to wait out here for a bit? I'll run back into the city. I'll go ahead and have a chat with Rose or Zazz, and I'll tell them what I found out, and then hopefully we're good to go from there.
I'm good at survival.
Okay. Let's see. What time of day is it right now?
Let's call it 3 o'clock.
Sure. Is there like a distinguishing landmark or something here? Like we're along a certain like stretch of the road?
Yeah, there are lots of landmarks.
Okay. We're going to meet back here, Lenny, as soon as the sun goes down, okay?
I just stay near here.
Okay. All right, and then I'll head back into town.
You've already snuck into town once. You can do it again, no problem. And make your way down to the docks. I don't want to assume. You can head back to where Zazz is, or where you intend to meet up with her. She's hanging out with a few members of her crew in one of these taverns as you arrive. Sees you coming in. He goes, where's the big fellow?
Hold on, I'm trying to remember. On our last, as part of our last negotiations, they said they didn't want him in. Did I convince them to let me bring him anyway? Because remember they did the arm wrestling thing and he lost?
Yeah, but you said you guys were a package deal, and I think, as I recall, it resolved with the two of you being welcomed in.
Okay, yeah, okay, cool, okay, yep, all right. I mean, he's not with me at the moment. I don't think I need him to deliver information, though.
Fair enough. Did you find out what she's up to?
Yeah, who am I talking to right now?
Zazz.
This is Zazz, okay.
Yeah.
I sure did.
Ish.
So, I don't know for what reason. Apparently the sheriff of the city likes to visit a manor that is X number of miles outside of town. The estate belongs to a sorcerer by the name of Malachi and Van Helsing, who I believe you would know is the son-in-law of the queen. And apparently the sheriff just relays information, I guess, from the Baroness to this family, or to this estate.
That is not particularly good information. I mean, it's great information, it's just not good news. Apparently the sheriff is a little bit more well-connected than I had liked. Visiting the son-in-law of the queen. Might have to steer clear of her a little bit more. Wouldn't do for her to go missing or anything like that. Would only cause more suspicion. Well, thank you very much, Mr. What was it again?
Steven.
Mr. Steven, thank you very much. And I do believe there is space on the crew for the two of you. We're going to be in port a little while longer before we head out. Would you like to meet the crew?
I've heard a lot of good things about you. I'm sure I can trust that any crew you choose is trustworthy enough. So we'll see him on the ship.
Great.
I do have a small
well,
favor I might ask of you, though.
Already?
As embarrassing as it is for me to admit it, I'm sure you noticed that my partner is a little slow sometimes. Gets himself into a little bit of trouble.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of got into a little fight at the bar, smashed a couple heads, and that sheriff lady's actually been on the lookout for him. Is there an easy way that I could sneak my friend into the city tonight so that we can both get on the boat without any trouble being caused? I wouldn't want to make any issues for you or your crew, of course.
I mean, we're smugglers by trade sometimes. Not always, but sometimes. We can get him in and out, no problem. You just have him meet us south of town, southwest side of town. A little dinghy will arrive and depart. He'll show up through the docks. we know our ways in and around.
Okay. We'll see you there then.
Ciao. She waves you goodbye, and you can head out and meet up with Lenny. Head over to that section and be all three of you, or all two of you, ferried back into the town through secret ways. All right.
I thought they were a good, upstanding business.
They are a good, upstanding business. But, sometimes government gets in the way of business, and you need to find a way around government because they just don't know what's good for the people.
True.
So the two of you can get snuck back into the city. You are rowed in by one of the members of Zazz's crew. Rolls the D4. A young woman who is surprisingly tall. She's maybe like 6'9", 6'10", just one of these like huge hulking people that stands above you. She rows you guys in, leads you to do your own devices, tells you where you can meet up with Zazz, points out their ship.
Was this the lady who beat me in the arm wrestling contest?
No, this is a different person.
No.
Yeah, you were just beaten by a regular height woman.
It's all right. I was beaten by Nevitz once, so.
Yeah, that's true.
It's life.
Damn.
And so now the two of you, you've completed your mission for Zazz, but that was just the cover mission for the real mission, right? What is the real mission here?
So the real oh Jesus. Okay. So we went to find a wizard that was supposed to have... I'm just talking out of character. I'm not like saying this. Okay. So we met a wizard very far to the south who we were tasked with retrieving an orb of winter from by the family initially. We made friends with this wizard, kind of-ish, and the wizard has now tasked us with retrieving a cache of crystals that are hidden somewhere on an island, I think. And the person that would know where these crystals are, or the person that has them currently, I think, is a pirate named Zazz. Are you agreeing with me, or are you just saying yes because that's what I can recollect?
I'm just agreeing with you to be sociable and continue the conversation.
Okay, wait.
Oh, it's been so long. I don't really...
Am I remembering? Okay, hold on. There are two things I don't remember. Where are the crystals at? There's a cache of crystals somewhere. I don't remember if Zazz already has them and we're supposed to steal them back from her. I think that sounds like... Or if she...
That is close enough. She has them. You don't know where they are, and it's supposedly it would be in her diary or notebook where they buried them, because she buries treasure in various places, and the wizard couldn't see where this cache of treasure was buried, but knows that she keeps a journal with notes on where things were buried so she doesn't forget. And it is your job to find her notebook, find out where these crystals are, and if possible, retrieve them for him.
Okay.
Because he needs these magic crystals to operate his interdimensional portals.
Indeed. Okay.
Well,
so, how do we want to go about this?
Well, are we both on like the pirate ship? What is our first mission that they've given?
No, you guys are just hanging around in town. You've been smuggled back in, but the rest of the crew is hanging out in a tavern elsewhere.
Firstly, also, are you keeping track of these smaller missions? Are we getting experience for this?
Yes.
I would like solo experience for taking down the sheriff.
We're not doing solo experience here. This is a team effort.
All right, you can have some
Fucking
too, then.
piece of shit. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, so we're just going to hang around and we can't do anything until we're on the ship, right?
That's up to you.
Yeah, Lenny's gonna rest.
Yeah, we're just resting.
Okay. So you're going to join Zazz and her crew when they leave and see what you can do when you're on the ship with them?
Yep.
Okay. Let's pull out our... Not that.
Jesus.
Good one.
That was bad. That was real bad. Let's see. Today was March 20th. For all players involved, the
21.
other two are going to be back in Bon Dundasir on the 27th. But your voyage is going to be fairly peaceful. There's not going to be a lot happening. The Sirens were the one big encounter that you guys had, and you dealt with them handedly. Well done with Toki there. So,
Toki is a genius.
Zazz and her crew are going to be heading down to Parnassus in 3 days. And I would like to, since we're just going to we're not going to get too deep into the RP with Zazz and her crew, I would like some sort of charisma check, leadership check, some sort of something to see how well you can get along with the Zazz's crew. To see if you don't.
What do we roll for that? Just like a straight charisma?
I think a straight charisma check would be good, unless you have some particular tactic that relies on another skill.
Oh, Lenny's good.
10 and 18. All right, so Nevitz is maybe, I wouldn't say fully welcomed into the crew, sort of.
But
Lenny
that here,
on the side.
Lenny's talking with people. He's got stories about how he kicked the sheriff's ass. I'm sure at least one of these people on this boat has had run-ins with the law here. The stories,
I bet Zazz wants to hear that.
The stories would have traveled because they had to go out and they had to scream for help as Lenny single-handedly beat the shit out of like fucking 25 guards in this room, held up the sheriff at fucking knife point, moonwalked the fuck
Magic
out on a
sword
fake warrant, and came back in the following night with a magical sword and everything. Oh my god.
They love Lenny. He is so much. He's got these stories. He's got everything you just said. Lenny's great, and by association, you're fine.
Of course. He's my friend. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. All right. So you guys can hang out with them, and 3 days later, actually, I guess
call me Lenny the Legend.
Ooh. It'll be 3 days. They will leave. It'll be a day and a half to Parnassus. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 1. So on the 25th, you will arrive in Parnassus. And they are here to pick some stuff up. But I guess before we decide what happens in Parnassus, you have a day and a half on a ship with them, sailing from one place to the other. And you're supposed to be finding Zazz's diary and looking for where the crystals might be hidden in there. And is this your time? Is this the right time to do this job? When you're on the ship with them?
Do they drink heavily on the ship? I would assume, like, we're all cheering.
Not during the day.
But at night.
Sure. The people that don't have any duties.
The people that don't have any duties, I guess I'm going to round them up, and I will relay the story of, I've been, hyping it up for the past day or so. I will relay the story to them of how I kicked the sheriff's fucking ass and how I battled so many people. So Lenny will hopefully round up like the majority of the ship, or the people who are at least interested, and have them, under his watch.
All right. You're chatting with the rest of the crew, telling stories. They're telling you stories of times that they've fought the law as well. Usually their stories end with the law winning, but they always find a way out at the end, and that's the real juicy part. It isn't getting caught by the cops that matters, it's how you get away that matters. So, while Lenny is doing that, what are you up to, Nevitz?
How realistic is it that I could sneak into, like, the captain's quarters and take a peek through her, like, some kind of log or manifesto?
Try it.
So, you give me a, let's see. I want you to give me a perception check and a charisma check. Perception check is to notice the physical things. The charisma check is to notice the social things going on this ship. And I will give you clues based on these things. All right. So 8 on the perception, 20 on the charisma. The only thing you'll notice with the perception check is that Zazz has a key around her neck that she uses to open her personal cabin, because she has her own separate room. With the charisma check, you can understand the structure of the ship, no problem. You can see that you've got Zazz and then her first mate, and then you've got like a couple of other officers, and then all of the like grunts who do all of the work. And you can see the teams that they're broken down into. You understand that Zazz's room is strictly off limits for anyone. You'll know that sometimes that she'll be in her room with the door unlocked and the door open for people to come in and out. But usually if her door is shut, it is locked. Usually.
Does the key look does the key look like special in any way, or is it just like a normal key?
It looks like a normal regular key.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does he think he could lockpick it?
Well, yeah, that's what I was asking for. It's not like a super ultra special key or whatever, so it theoretically should be lockpickable.
Theoretically, it could be lockpickable. For lockpicking stuff, you will get an attempt, but it will take a certain amount of time. and the better you score on your check, the less time that it will take.
Yeah, wait,
So
hold
if
on.
you-
I'm trying to see if I can lawyer here for advantage on my perception check. I have eye for detail and I have observant. For eye for detail, I don't really think this gives me much. For observant, I have a +5 bonus my passive wisdom and passive investigation scores. And you said that I was like kind of just like seeing what was going on the boat passively, which would bump it up to a 13, I think.
So does that mean you have a actual passive perception of 20?
I don't actually know how you even see passive perception. What is that?
It's right below your stats on the left side.
I see where my perception
That's
is.
It's under your skills.
Below that, even
Oh,
lower.
passive. Oh, it is 20 actually. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. So you can notice more details then. All right. So you notice that her key actually isn't a particularly ordinary key. I was just giving you that
Fuck
because
you,
rolled so
Koibu.
poorly.
Wow.
Yeah. She has a special, intricate key that you haven't seen before. Most keys sort of have like ridges along one side, maybe ridges along two sides. She's got this weird key that's actually like two keys intersected into each other. It's like a, it's got an up and down and a left and right component. And all of the ridges on them are different. So it's going to be definitely a difficult lock to pick. It's something that you're familiar with. You've seen these four-way keys before, but she's got a pretty intricate one. You estimate that if you can pick this lock, it's going to be like a DC 18 sleight of hands check to pick.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll say it'll take you maybe...
Think hard about this, Koibu, because I'm going to hold you to this one.
I've seen the lockpicking lawyer do stuff that's really hard in like 40 seconds. You ever watch the lockpicking lawyer?
Never.
All right, well,
Lenny does.
He's real good. I do. Yeah, Lenny's brother told him about a lost story.
I'm going to pull some info from this other chart. We're going to sort out how this works. So, all right, the DC is going to be 15. We're going to change how this works a little bit. Where's our lockpicking? So the DC is going to be 15. If you score a 15 exactly, it'll take you, I'll roll some dice, but it'll be about an hour. And for roughly every one you score better, it'll come down by roughly 10 minutes. There's a whole big table here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to read to you all the entries on the table. So 15 will take you roughly an hour, 10 minutes, technically.
Less
and then
than
the
15
higher
is
you
a
score,
fail, right?
Correct, is a fail. But you won't... Yeah, you'll still be working at it. Like, you won't know that it will be a failure to do until you can't do it. So it'll still take you
My
time to
question
realize
is, if
you're
I
failing.
try to do it and I roll like a 9, am I like stuck there for an hour? Like I see somebody coming by and I just have to die? Or how do we play that, I guess?
Maybe we should roll it in secret then, so that you don't know what the outcome is going to be, because you're going to be working at it until you get it, or until it's obviously clear that you're not going to be able to do it. So what is your sleight of hands check?
Well, I'm not going to roll it now and be locked into it. What do you mean?
Well, out of curiosity, what is your sleight of hands check? You don't have to make any final decisions here. Let's just gather information.
Well, but this seems kind of bullshit, because if I click it now and I roll like a natural 20, I'd be like, okay, yeah, I want to
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I just meant what's your modifier on
Oh,
your
my
check?
modifier is a +5.
Yeah.
So it's decent.
Got it.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, okay.
For sleight of hands?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's based on dex, and I have 20 dex, so yeah.
Your modifier is 11. I'm looking at your sheet right now.
Wait,
Dumbass.
am I an idiot? I'm looking at skills, I see sleight of hand, and I see 5. Is it
I
gonna
know,
be...
I'm the idiot. I'm looking at your stealth and
Yeah.
misreading it as
There.
sleight of hand.
That's right, Koibs. I should get...
Lawyered.
You know what, man? I'm gonna pick the fuck out of that lock now, okay? Just because I will. Okay.
So tell
Yeah.
me the time of day, the circumstances under which you're doing this. Give me the backstory.
Well, I imagine people are gonna be drinking. I'm gonna see. Does Zazz sleep in her office, or does she go somewhere else to like a hold or something to sleep?
She will sleep in her room, in her office, the place that you're trying to break into.
Are you fucking serious?
You're gonna
Koibs?
do it when I'm
Of course,
telling like
that's
the big story,
her
right?
room.
Sure.
You can't be caught with stealth. You have +11, dude.
Wait, would she
Like-
lock her door going into the room?
She will, when she's in her cabin is locked unless she's in it and the door is open.
Okay, that's fine.
What you've discovered thus
I'm gonna
far.
try to lock it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to pick it at night. Okay.
At night while she's in there asleep.
Why are you asking me so many questions, Koibu?
I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page. So it's not like you pick it at night and I say, there's Zazz hanging out in her office. And you're like, what? I didn't think she was going to be in there. Like, you're going to know whether she's in the room or not when you do this.
What's Lenny doing right now?
I am telling a big story to like most of the crew. Hopefully Zazz will come listen because it sounded like she fucking hates the sheriff and wanted something bad to happen to her. So I am regaling the story of how I single-handedly defeated the sheriff and made her look like a fool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you want to find an opportunity where the sheriff is not in the room, you could do this over dinner.
Okay,
while
me
everyone
and
else...
Lenny are very jovial, going back and forth. We would kind of chat with each other, and I would tell Lenny, listen. Lenny,
Yes.
you gotta tell the wonderful sheriff story. Now, Lenny, okay, I know we've been working on our vocabulary. We're gonna learn a new word today. It's called embellishment, okay? That's when you take something that's kind of okay and you make it way better, Lenny. So what I need you to do is I need you to embellish the story of you and the sheriff. I need you to tell this story for 2 hours. I need you to
I was riding a bear.
Yeah, like that. When you start telling that story, Lenny, give me a big old barbarian wink, and I'm gonna head off and I'm gonna try to find Zazz's book, the one that tells us where she hides her stuff. Okay.
So I say, wait.
Okay. All right. As soon as he starts that story, then I'm gonna head to the office and I'm gonna
All right, and this is when Zazz is in the office, or
No.
the rest of the
Well,
crew?
I'm gonna look and hopefully see if she's out there listening to the story.
Yeah. This can be told at a time when she's listening to the story, maybe right around the dinner time. There's a couple of people on the top deck on watch, one person manning the wheel. Everyone else is in the mess hall eating, except for the cook who's still making food. You're a small person who's not the center of attention. You could easily slip away without anyone noticing you.
Of course.
What is he in game though?
Good one, Moot.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Lock picking time.
It is lockpicking time. You slip on down to Zazz's room. You can hear the footsteps above you from the person who's manning the wheel. And you can hear the ruckus laughter coming from the other side of the ship, way down there where everyone's having lunch or dinner.
Lenny said that there was 50 guards after him. And he's regaling
Yeah, the story
ahead.
keeps getting bigger every time.
Yes.
And everyone knows that it's getting bigger, and they're all
But they
on
still
board.
love it.
Oh, yeah. So this is what they do. They don't got anything else to do with their life. So, you come on up, and you're going to sleight of hands this sucker?
I guess. Do I still have to use like sleight of hand even though I have the thieves' tools and everything?
Yeah. The
You have
sleight of
inspiration.
hand is the check.
Okay.
The thieves' tool. If without thieves' tools, you would have a massive penalty.
Inspiration.
Yeah, I have inspiration. I'm definitely going to be using that on this. And then
Let's do it. DC 15.
Roll a
okay.
20.
What do you want I'm going to ask you, do you want a 19 or do you want a 22, Koibu? Cuz that's what's coming. Okay?
Oh, I want the 22.
Okay. I'm rolling twice.
There it
Oh
is.
my god!
There you go.
Fucking called it. All right. With a 22, you clear by 7. So 1, 2, well, no, clear by 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's only going to take you 1d6 minutes to pick this lock. You pick it in the first 5 minutes. That is well before Lenny's story finishes up. He is a long-winded man. The lock opens easily. The door swings open on its hinges. You can step into the room. You notice at the back of the room, there's a large window with some held in place by some wooden posts that looks out over the back of the ship. There is a bed off to the left, a desk off to the right, a chest directly in front of you, some weapons on the back of the walls, like hanging decoratively, but also practically. A bureau over on the left side, on the wall behind you, and the right side has some coat racks and some extra equipment and gear and a coil of rope and
Where's the desk?
tools and a
Where's
piss
the
bucket.
book?
Desk is to the front and to the right.
Okay. I'd like to start going through the desk.
All right, you get to the desk and you start rifling through it. Very quickly, you find the diary. It's just in the top right drawer. And here you go. Zazz's diary.
Okay, I would like to start perusing. I'm looking for 2 things. I'm looking for anything that resembles a crystal. She might not have called them crystals. She might have called them orbs or shiny objects or something like that. I'd also like to keep my eyes open for money and for magical weapons or magical items.
Hell yeah. My man.
Okay.
Fuck the gems. We're going for the magic items.
You can very quickly find that at the back of the book is a list of buried treasure places, but they're all sort of they're not quite so spelled out. For example, there's a section that says Caledonian stuff. It just says stuff. And you remember that these crystals were taken from Caledonia. And below that entry, it says, starting at the top of the claw, starting at the top of the smallest claw, walk 100 paces. Turn to follow your heart and walk 100 paces more.
Shit.
Okay. Magical weapons, magical items, anything like that in the back. Glowing sword.
Is there anything in the room?
Fuck, there's not gonna be shit in here. Poor ass fucking pirates don't have shit on them ever.
Well, she's the pirate.
Yeah. If she was richer, she wouldn't have to be a pirate.
Barbo had shit on him. Okay.
Yeah, and look what happened to him.
He's still alive, kicking.
Nevitz, give me an intelligence check for how quickly you can scan the diary for other clues.
Christ, an intelligence check?
Wait, what about an investigation check?
That's actually better, yeah.
It is.
Investigation
I agree.
check.
Okay.
Good job, guys.
16. Yeah, you
will
can
be
scan it for other clues. There are 2 other buried treasure areas. One is noted... Where are my notes here? I'll get to those in just a minute, actually. Oh, no, here we go. There is... What the fuck is this place? Excellent. There is one other notation that says emergency funds and is located near the brushwood. It specifically calls out brushwood hidey hole. No further descriptions on it. And then there is the place labeled short-term storage, and that says follow the Cindy River to its fork.
How is Cindy?
Bribe the goblins.
What is Cindy River?
Cindy River.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Follow the Cindy River to its fork. Find the ruins of the goblin town. Dig under big rock that looks like a rhino.
Okay.
Okay. So those are her 3 buried treasure troves.
Cool.
Journal notes. Perfect. As for other information that could be useful to you, there are some notes about where she's been and what she's done in her life. That doesn't seem too interesting. You do find a bag of gold in this desk. There's 20 gold in it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you want to take this right now or not, because, she'll probably see it if it's not there. And you can also see the gear that she has in here. There is the chest at the back of the room. The other stuff in the room doesn't appear to be magical. It appears to be of varying qualities. Mm-hmm. Some of it's kind of crappy, some of it's kind of good. But it looks more like it's here is a menagerie of weapons. You'll have like this type of sword over here, this other type of sword, this other type of sword. Here's a sai.
Yeah,
here's
fine.
Like 4 cool
What's
daggers.
in the chest, Koibs?
What's in the chest?
What's in the chest?
I'm going to need one more lock-picking check from you. Because it is locked.
Okay, I'm only going to roll. I'm feeling a 16 on this one, okay? Low. Okay, 13.
13. Okay. Where are my dice? Here we go. All right, so you are working on this lock, and you have 20 passive perception. And as you're working on the chest, you can notice a change of footsteps. You've been hearing them above you. You've been hearing the party. And you notice the familiar sound of someone coming down the stairs. I'm just going to give you a quick doodle so you can understand the importance of this statement.
A quick doodle so you can understand the importance of this statement. As in,
yes.
is this hallway at the end of a hall and I'm kind of like stuck in here, or?
Yeah, so there's this staircase that comes down from the top deck.
Mm-hmm.
And then there is a staircase that heads down further with this passageway. Can you see where I'm doodling?
Yep.
Yeah, this passageway that I'm pointing an arrow, it leads to the mess hall.
Okay.
And this would be the back of the wall here. This just kind of comes out next to these things. And this is where Zazz's door is. And you can hear, this would be her office with the chest and the bed and the scale. And this is all fucked up. And here's a desk with a chair and everything. You can hear footsteps coming down this staircase, the one from the top deck on down. I don't know if this is going to matter to you or not, but someone is going to pass right by this door. Does that bother you?
Is there a coat or like a rack of anything that's hanging? There's got to be like cloaks or something hanging off of a rack.
There's a coat racks over here.
Okay, when I hear somebody starting to come down the stairs, I'm a pretty small dude. Can I just go ahead and like hide behind one of those coats? I'll just like chill behind it real quick while I listen to see if the footsteps pass by.
Yeah, the footsteps come up to the door and there's a knocking. And after a moment, someone goes, Zazz, there's something out there in the water. Zazz. And then the footsteps leave as the person realizes she's not in here and heads back.
Back to the chest, Koibu.
Back to the chest.
Right.
Another sleight of hand.
No, we can keep using your same check.
Shit.
A few moments later, you pop open the chest. And in here are a few bags of gold. These are like, 50 coin-sized bags. There's maybe a half dozen of them in here. And there are 6 potions as well.
Woo! Are they labeled?
Yoink.
They are labeled, yes. Would you like to know what they are?
I would like to know what they are, Koibs.
Excellent. First and foremost, the nice, bright, bubbling red one, or red with orange bubbles, is a potion of fire breathing. Write this down somewhere.
Yeah, I got it.
All right. The next potion is a potion of infravision. It is, it's got swirling colors of the rainbow in it.
Infravision. Can you explain what that means? Like, I can see infrared.
It's like dark vision, like a regular dark vision. For you, you would already have it, I think, because you're a halfling. This would allow a person who doesn't have dark vision or infravision to be able to see in the night.
I don't think halflings have dark vision.
Maybe halflings don't have it.
I think that's half elves and elves, I think. Yeah.
And gnomes, maybe? And dwarves?
Maybe, okay.
Some of the other races.
Potion of infravision, potion of fire breathing, what else?
Potion of spider climb.
Okay.
Potion of forgetfulness.
Yoink that motherfucker.
Okay.
Potion and 2 potions of water breathing that are clear and foamy.
Okay, Koibs. We got some stuff here.
Woo!
What else? You said besides the potions there were just bags of gold?
And a dagger,
bags of gold, potions. I didn't say anything about daggers yet. Let's see. What else is in here?
How many bags of gold?
There is a separate book in here that is bound with like a leather cord tying it together. There's like 2 brass pommels on either side, and a leather strap keeps the book closed. It's bound in sort of a red leather with embossed
I'm reading that.
depictions of knots.
Pop that open. What's in
Pop
there?
that motherfucker open.
This appears to be Zazz's personal diary, not like her captain's log. This appears to be like her own personal thoughts.
Let me scour it for any interesting tidbits of information.
Oh yeah, give me another investigation check.
Roll better.
You know what? I will this time.
Roll a 20. Okay.
There is a passage that strikes you as odd as you're flipping through the book because Zazz has sort of a scrawling chicken scratch type writing. But as you flip through it, there's all of a sudden a page where, unlike the pirate captain that she is, not sort of what you might expect, are these like hearts doodled in the margins. And there is a passage here about this soldier that she's run into, and she was helping his friends play a prank on him by getting him so drunk and then going to tell him in the morning that she was slept with him because he's like a married guy, and this like fun prank that she pulled on him. And then the passage goes, but I don't think it was actually there's this like confession of this guy that she's working with that she's actually sort of into, and she's not really supposed to be into him. And you can flip through the diary, and every now and then there'll be a passage about him, and there'll be some like little hearts scrawled on the side, and everything else is like, we mugged these people, stole their ship, we hanged this guy, I keelhauled this motherfucker, and then
Did he
there's
have a name?
and then this guy, and there's like it's a almost like a split personality thing going on here. He is only referred to as KW.
Okay. 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 Yeah.
There are maybe some other things of a note in here. There are contacts that she's had. There are people that she's worked for in the past. Not like a ledger of them, but she will discuss names. Like we saw, what was that guy's name here in town? The heavy guy that we were just talking to. I've already forgotten his name. Seir, Saunders, Sledgy.
Clegane.
I don't remember his name.
Okay.
The guy that you talked to that took a lock of your hair. She'll mention the people that she sees.
Okay, so nothing
what
really.
What are you going to do with this stuff?
How many bags of gold are there, real quick?
6.
6 bags of gold, so that's 300 gold, correct?
Yes.
I'm gonna swipe. Okay, I have 22 copper and 9 silver on me. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to add all of my copper and all of my silver, so 22 copper and 9 silver, and split those up between 2 of the bags of gold and take 40 gold from each of them. So I'm kind of replacing some of the weight or whatever and taking like 80 gold basically.
Okay, so you're gonna take 80 gold and put back
like
30,
copper and
40?
like copper and silver. Yeah, like 30 pieces of copper, 30 pieces of silver, just like
Okay.
in the bottoms of the bag, so the weight is like roughly the same. She'd have to like empty them out and go through them to see that there's like
right. So you can arrange the bags. Yeah. So you can pull some gold out, put some other coins in. At easy glance, you might not notice that the bags were empty. You wouldn't know until you like lifted them up.
Yeah,
that
basically.
some of them were light.
Yep.
Yeah,
I would
fine.
like to swipe all 6 potions. Absolutely.
Okay.
Also-
you can tuck them away into little pockets in your clothes.
Inside this place, are there any empty vials anywhere in this office? Like empty vials, empty glasses, anything like that?
There are some empty glasses. Yeah.
Okay, I'd like to grab one of them as well. Okay.
Mm-hmm. You have it?
Yeah. Okay. 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 What's up? I need to think for a while. Wait, what are Katerino and Lily doing?
Great question. Katerino and
switching?
Lily. We're going to switch over to the two of you guys.
Swap.
You have been sailing
Why
for
swap?
a week. And you arrive back in Bondundasir.
Yeehaw.
Yo ho ho.
All right.
Yo.
This is where you're supposed to meet the rest of the party. You
Yeah.
have your magical, shrunken, interdimensional portal with you. This is probably the most valuable thing you have ever held in your hands as you guys arrive in... Actually, we can't do you in Bondundasir because the rest of the party might be here already, but we don't know yet because we're in slightly different timelines. So what are you doing on the ship before you arrive?
What are you doing, Toki? What have you been up to?
Well, I'm looking out into the distance, very in a sort of melancholic manner, just
Okay.
contemplating life.
I wanna ask Toki, what's up? What's got you so melancholy looking out, Toki?
Well, you know, midlife crisis.
Is it the middle of your life, Toki, already?
Is it the middle of my life?
How old are you?
You know, I forget my age.
That sounds like a midlife crisis
Wow,
to
yeah.
me.
Yeah, you sound pretty middle-aged. Well,
133.
you know, Toki, you look very beautiful, especially for a woman your age.
Thank you, Dav. But you're a little too young for me.
Are you kidding?
Wait, hold on.
Wait, I'm sorry, real quick. That was a potion of fire breathing, right?
Does he even care
Yeah,
about
okay.
Twitch
Fine.
Prime subs?
Okay, sorry. go ahead.
Did I just get rejected?
What?
Oh,
Toki, I'm 51.
I'm okay, so dwarves live
3.5 times longer than humans?
250 years. And I'm 133. So I'm not that old, actually. I just feel old, I guess.
Yeah. I think you're in your 40s or 50s in human years.
Yeah. Half elves live about 180 years. I'm 51.
Okay, so you're young.
You guys are
we're
close
pretty much
to
the
the
same
relative
age,
age.
like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe one of you is like 45 and the other one's like 38 or something. You know, close enough
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
in maturity.
I'm trying to do the math. If I'm 133 and I live to be like roughly 350.
So 133 divided by 350, that means you're 38% of the way through your life. And if a normal human lifespan is 80 years, that means you're about 30 years old.
Oh, I'm like Steven's age. Okay.
Damn,
Old as
Daniel.
fuck.
True.
Okay.
So,
Okay, so okay, but I'm still going through a midlife crisis because everyone knows when you hit 30, like your life just.
Yeah, you're like, what the hell?
everything
life's
changes at 30. It's a real
I
thing.
heard. I
Streaming
can't wait.
League of Legends. You don't know what to do with your life.
It's so
Yeah,
much better
hanging
at 30 than it was in the 20s. let me
Dirty
tell you.
30.
Hanging out with people who are like younger than you, perhaps to like recapture the.
Yes.
It's to give these new people guidance. They don't know what they're going to do with their lives until you help them.
Yeah, he can
Oh,
so he can
yeah,
guide his dick into them, I guess. Whoa.
Hey, can we chill the fuck out? He's not even here to defend himself. Okay? You're one of those 19-year-olds, all right? You need to chill.
Yeah, but okay, never mind.
No.
Okay,
But back to D&D.
Mm-hmm.
back to D&D.
Mm-hmm.
You look very beautiful, Toki.
Thank you, Dav. What do you think our comrades are doing right now?
I don't know. Probably
do
getting in all kinds of trouble.
If you want, Lenny can regale his story.
Yeah, Koibu,
Yeah.
I don't think we have much to do here.
You know, I think there's something to do here. You know what's happening, guys? You know what's
What?
happening on your voyage?
What?
It's a full moon. The two of you are on the top of the deck one night, looking out at the clear stars. You're a little unnerved by the lack of Madrigal in the sky. The goddess of hope is missing from the sky, as you might remember, which means she is gone from the world for all intents and purposes. The goddess of hope is no more. But there are the two of you on a full moon night on the top deck of this ship, near the bow. Someone's sailing it on the far back side, not really able to hear what you guys are saying or doing. And there's been a little bit of tension and chemistry between the two of you for some time.
Are you
Hasn't
trying to
there?
set up a romance scene?
I don't know. I think the two of you have been hinting at something, and maybe while you're alone on a ship, under the full moon, if anything is ever going to happen between the two of you, this might be one of those opportunities where it can. Daff, are you actually interested in Toki, or are you just like flirting with
Daff is kind of a playboy, but Toki has won over his heart. Between the scones, the nice tea, and the bear hugs that she provides, she seems great. You know.
And Toki, how do you feel about this guy?
Toki is just lonely, man. She'll take anyone. As long as
my
they're
God.
nice to her, you know, and
Well, Daff?
Daff, I don't know if you recall, but Daff retrieved a ring from one of our quests.
He did.
Mhm. I'm not trying to propose, because Daff's still a playboy.
Sure.
So Toki, I wanna put on my smooth voice and my smooth eyes, okay? Toki,
yes.
for some time I've been thinking about you in a more than friendly way.
But
I've been thinking about you so much, Toki, that I fetched you this ring. I would like to pull out and display the silver ring with garnets garnishing the ring. Toki, I'm not looking to be married, but I am looking to be... Would you want to go
friendship
on
ring?
a date with me sometime, Toki?
Daff, we can't deny that there's been some chemistry between us, but this cannot be. You are a half-elf, and I am a dwarf.
Toki, that is a very conservative way of looking at things, and you don't strike me as the conservative type, Toki. Live a little.
I guess I could explore.
Explore the depths of your heart, Toki.
Daff.
Can we move on?
No, hold on. We're getting somewhere here.
This is good.
Toki.
Daff, I'm willing to take your friendship ring, but
Ooh.
I will live much longer than you, and I will have to suffer the heartbreak eventually, not you.
Are you rejecting me, Toki?
I'm just saying maybe there's someone else better for you out there.
But I want you.
I don't want me.
I will convince you one day, Toki.
Are we role-playing?
Aw.
I'm gonna I'm gonna take the
Hmm.
ring, gently
no.
like
Throw it.
clasp it back into Dav's hand, and
Mhm.
just sadly shake my head.
Okay, Daph's gonna go down and drink himself.
I'm gonna keep looking out into the sea in a melancholic manner.
Did the ring come from party funds?
No, I hustled it out of someone, I think.
Okay.
All right. The romance rejected. Daff goes downstairs to drink by himself. Toki remaining on the full moon deck, looking out to the sea as you guys sail into Parnassus. The other party is only.
We got a tentative, or I got a plan. Quite. I don't know.
The other party is only 3 days out from you. You guys are actually landing in Bondun to Seir, not in Parnassus. The two of you can arrive, hop off the ship, and it's been, I don't know, maybe a week or so since that full moon night where you guys had an awkward conversation about the nature of your relationship. How are things after that? After the week on the ship with the failed romance?
It was
Daff,
a little tense, maybe, you know?
Daff tries really hard to make it normal and friendly. You know, like puts a little extra effort into, asking if she needs anything, to caring for her.
Mm-hmm.
Because Daff's not gonna give up.
Loki is trying to put distance between them now because she doesn't want to make things awkward with the dynamic of the group.
Okay.
Daff
So you
is
guys
trying
have
to prove to her that he's a good boy.
That Toki knows that Daff is a good boy, but Toki doesn't want to be with Daff because Toki's gonna live way longer than Daff and will have to go through the heartbreak and then find another partner. Just not.
Yeah. All right, so it's maybe a little bit of awkward, maybe a little bit of unrequited love here, but trying to keep it cool, try and play it fine and keep the party together.
Also, Toki feels really awkward now because there's no HR she can go to because Daff is technically her boss.
Ooh.
Ooh, I like this tension. This is spicy.
Yeah,
Range, Katerino.
Listen, okay, it's not my fault. My character is just a little thirsty. That's fine. I just modeled him after my favorite streamer over here.
Good one,
Steven.
Kate. All right, Steven, it's time for you to man up.
So, Nevix,
Man up or pay up, bitch.
you're in this room. You've swiped these potions. You know that you need to make sure that the door is locked when you leave. Otherwise, it's going to be obvious that someone was in here. What's your plan?
You're muted, dumb fuck.
That
Steven?
was intentional. I wasn't talking to any of you. You fucking idiot. Okay.
That's mean. I don't know why you would call your friend a fucking idiot.
Okay.
So you're still in the room. Do
How
it.
far are we from the coast?
You are in the morning, maybe like a couple hours after the sun rises, you should be arriving in Parnassus. So if you guys are beelining to it, you are a few miles from shore. Probably 10 miles from shore or so. You wouldn't be able to see it from where you are.
How are there like smaller rafts or boats on this ship?
Yeah, there's a dinghy.
Why was that so funny,
It's a
Mr. Ryan?
technical term.
I am not laughing about the dinghy. I'm laughing about what's going to happen.
I'm laughing about the dinghy.
I think it's a good idea.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Koibs. We're ready.
Let's do it.
Okay. Wait. Are you sure? Okay, listen, Koibs. I have a glass. There's no sealable glasses, like anything that might have a cork or something in here, right?
There is a wine bottle.
There is
There's
a wine
still
bottle.
some wine in it. Mm-hmm.
Would I happen to know... This should be common knowledge. If you get like a drop of wine in a potion, it's not going to cause the potion to like explode or do some crazy shit or something, right?
I don't think it should.
I would like to do an Arcana check to see if I would just remember anybody drinking a potion in the past or any stories of that happening.
Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
We did learn a lot about potions last
Yeah,
week.
you know, if you drink a single potion, it's fine. If you drink 2 potions and if you drink a potion while another one is still active, then
No.
go
That's not what I'm
wrong.
asking for. What I'm asking is
sorry.
like, let's say like a potion is added to like a vial, and the vial's not perfectly clean. There's like a little minuscule of dust or something. Will it cause like everything to get fucked up, and now like the fire breathing potion has become a potion of like penis enlargement or some crazy random shit or whatever?
If contaminated, usually potions just fizzle. They usually don't have some sort of great backfiring effect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The wine glass. The wine glasses looked clean, right? That are in this office. They're clean glasses.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. I would like to take my potion of fire breathing, and I would like to empty the potion into one of these wine glasses, and I would like to set it like the door opens, and then there's space to the left and right, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When the door opens, I would like to be standing behind where that door opens, right? And I would like to put like that potion of fire breathing like in a glass just near the wall behind me, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
So you take it out of the potion that it's in,
Mhm.
put it
Just-
into the wine glass,
Sure.
leave that near behind where the door will open. What do you do with the empty
I'm sorry.
potion bottle?
I just want it to be like I just want to set it back so that it's somewhere just to set there safe, so it's not gonna like spill over or somebody's gonna run into it or something.
Okay, so it's set in a way that it won't be hit by the door when the door opens?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Is the vial noticeably like a vial of fire breathing potion or whatever? Can you tell looking at it, or?
Yes, it is.
Not the potion itself, but the vial. Is the vial labeled in some way?
Oh, well, the vial is clear glass. You can tell if it's got fire breathing potion in it because the potion is red with bubbling orange bubbles in it. But when it's empty, it's just an empty bottle.
Okay, that's fine. I would like to leave the chest. When you open the door, where is the chest?
Mm-hmm. Directly in front of you.
Okay. I would like to leave the chest very clearly open. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Okay. And then I would like to stand behind the door where when the door opens, like I'll be behind the door when it opens.
Okay, so you want to be standing behind where the door opens.
Yeah.
The chest is wide open.
Yeah.
You have the potion of fire breathing in a wine glass?
Yeah, I just set it in a wine glass somewhere behind me, yeah.
Okay. And what do you do with the empty potion vial?
I'm just gonna hold on to it.
Okay, you're just going to hold on to it. All right. Well, here you are. How long are you going to wait like this?
As long as I fucking need to, Koibu.
Okay.
We're gonna be at Parnassus.
15 minutes pass.
We're gonna be at Parnassus by morning, correct?
Yeah, a little after morning.
Okay.
Before noon. The 15 minutes pass, and
Okay.
you hear the sound of footsteps coming near the door. You can hear Zazz's voice. She is talking to her first mate, a woman named Sora. And then you can hear the jingling of the key in the lock and the turning of it. And then all of a sudden the voices go silent. And the door very carefully turns
Mm-hmm.
and swings open gently.
Okay.
You are now behind the door.
Cool.
And then there's another moment of silence, followed by a Sora, I think we've been robbed. Would you go find our 2 new crewmates and bring them here, followed by an aye, Captain. And you can hear, presumably, Sora stomping away towards the back room, towards the mess hall, where everything is going down. And meanwhile, you can hear Zazz take one step into the room, and you can hear the sound of a sword being drawn from a leather sheath.
Mm-hmm.
And then another step into the room, and another step into the room.
Okay, as she fully steps into the room, I would like to close the door, just like give it a kick, and I would like to hold, hopefully so she can see it, the empty vial in front of me, and we'll see what she thinks about that. As I close the door with my foot, I hold the empty vial in front of me, and I say, "You have a great number of interesting trinkets that you keep in here, Zazz."
Why don't we go to our last break?
Okay, sounds Gucci.
Gucci Mane.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Of Dice and Men. There is Zazz. She's whirled around to face Nevitz. She has a cutlass in one hand. Her other hand is empty.
Mm-hmm.
You can see her muscles are like tightening and loosening on the sword hand in frustration. Her voice is steady. I should have known better than to trust you. She takes a step back away from you, slowly. Her legs, her knees bend ever so slightly to stay in like a crouched stance, ready to act.
So, holding the vial in one hand, I retrieve from my left hand. I have the diary, not the diary, the book that has like the captain's stuff or whatever. The captain's log.
The captain's log?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have that in my left hand, and I bring that out, and I'm holding the vial in my right. I notice that you have a ton of interesting potions, interesting effects in that chest of yours. Now, I'm sure we both probably can guess which potion I've drank. I'm sure we both probably know what's going to happen if I decide to utilize powers granted to me by this potion for the next 50 or so minutes.
She takes another step back.
Now...
And another step back.
You don't care what I want this for. I don't care what you have them for, but I'm going to be completely forward with you. I need a cache of crystals that I believe you have stored somewhere. I don't want your gold. I don't want your ship. I don't want your pirates' lives. I just need these crystals. I've already got the upper hand in this situation. You've lost these crystals. Just give them to me. We can part ways like nothing ever happened. You cut your losses here. We all go our own separate ways.
She takes one more step back to you until her foot bumps into the chest and there's nowhere else for her to go. She takes a glance down into it, sees all the potions are missing, looks up at you and goes, "What would those crystals mean to you?"
I wish I could tell you, but unfortunately, somebody's paying me more money than what you're offering for me to bring those crystals to them. It's not my job to ask my employer what he needs any particular item for. It's just my job to retrieve those particular items.
I see. And what is your proposition?
My proposition is you simply decode... Wait, I wouldn't be able to decode the message in this book, right? Like, starting at the top of the smallest claw, this wouldn't be something that my thieves' cant would get me some insight into, right?
No, it is coded in a way that Steven can understand as well as Nevitz.
Gotcha, okay, yeah. Then I just need you to tell me where you've hidden these Caledonian crystals at, and then me and my partner will walk away like nothing ever happened. We'll all go on our way.
So you don't know how to find them. They're not good as yours. And if you were to do what you are threatening to do, I think we would all burn to death here.
I think me and Lenny would hop off this ship, we'd chug a couple potions, and we'd just swim to shore. You've seen Lenny, he's a big guy. I'll ride his back all the way back to Parnassus, and I'll laugh the entire way there. I'm still coming out ahead here, even if we were to go down that road. But I don't think you want to go down that road. You've got a lot more to lose here than I do.
We both have our lives to lose. Are you sure you can take me one-on-one? She says, flexing her hand one more time. Cutlass is still pointed towards the ground.
I'm not entirely sure if I would win a one-on-one with you, but I do know that I could have this entire boat up in flames, and that my life against the life of you and your entire crew probably isn't something that you should gamble in this case. They're just a few crystals. What could they possibly mean to you?
I don't know yet. That's why I've been holding on to them, waiting for the right opportunity to offload them for a good price.
Well, here's the right opportunity. I could be robbing you for a million different things. All I want is this bag of worthless crystals. You don't even know what they do.
Then why don't we do this right, and you pay me for them, and I will bring them to you.
I am paying
There's
you
no
right
need for
now.
violence.
I'm offering you your ship, the lives of your crew, and all the other stash spots that you have listed in this little book in exchange for those crystals. I think that's a really good trade. Or we could do it the pirate's way. I could roast your ship, burn your crew alive, chug a couple potions, and swim back to shore with my buddy, and we could spend the next couple months trying to dig up where you've hidden treasure around.
And if somehow you don't get every last one of us, we will come after you. When you're least expecting it, we'll be there. And we will bring you down. I will keel haul you from here to Eridon. You ever been keel hauled, halfling?
I haven't.
You know what the
been
underside of a
keel-hauled.
ship is like?
I don't know what it's like to be keel-hauled, but you're not the first person to make that threat towards me, and I'm sure you won't be the last. I've got plenty of friends around here that you may or may not have heard of. There's a reason why I was able to find you so easily, and I'm sure they owe me more favors than they owe you.
She is not happy about this situation.
You don't even know what these crystals do. What exactly is it that you're losing here? I could
it's
be
not the
robbing you for
crystal.
so
It's
much
the-
more.
It's the principle of the matter. How can I continue to run my crew if I can be robbed by you?
I mean,
How am I going to earn anyone's respect?
Nobody here is going to know what's happened today.
I think they will.
And why do you think that? I have just as much a vested interest in keeping everything that goes on in here tonight a secret as much as you do, no?
I couldn't live with myself.
Well, you know what? I'm glad that you feel that way, and then I go ahead and I sheath that potion and I take out a potion of forgetfulness. Because you won't have to live with yourself thinking about this. Take a swig of this, you won't remember any of the events that occurred in here tonight. At some point in the future, you'll walk back to a bag of crystals that aren't there anymore. You probably won't even think twice about it.
Damn.
She begins to raise the sword and level it at you. I think I'll have to take this gamble then.
You're going to gamble with the lives of your crew?
Yes. That's what I do on a daily basis.
I would like to can I size her up? If I eye her, does she look like a level 20 rogue, or what am I seeing here, Koibs? Koibs, she's being pretty irrational right now.
I think she's being irrational.
Irrational because she's not doing what you were hoping she would do?
Because if I burn
Why don't
her
you
whole
give me a
fucking
charisma check?
a charisma check.
Give me a charisma check to see what you could have picked up about her combat capabilities thus far.
Wouldn't this be like
As
an
you like.
insight check?
Yeah, you can do an insight check. That's fine. 16. Well, she is probably close to on par with you in level. If you're level 5, she's probably 4, 5, or 6. Somewhere in that ballpark. Within a level of you.
Okay. And she is raising her sword towards me.
Yes, she has leveled it towards you on the opposite side of the room.
How long has this conversation gone on for?
Long enough that we should be flipping over to see how Sora gathers Lenny.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Let's do that
All right.
real quick.
On the other side of the ship, you're in the mess hall, Lenny, regaling them with the story. Sora walks in. She's the first mate. It's her job to be sort of the asshole of and get everyone, to follow her orders and get shit done. So she pokes her head in and says, "Lenny, there's something big and heavy on the top deck. I need you to carry it. Get over here."
Okay. Lenny will go.
Okay. She'll wait for you. And then as you guys walk towards the top deck, she'll say, "Hold on, we got to get the captain." And as we did that doodle earlier, the top deck the captain's door is on the way to the top deck. So she comes over with you in tow. The door's shut now. It's not how she left it. And she gives which is, I think, right where Nevitz and Zazz are in their conversation. And Zazz calls out as the door is knocked on. Sora, there's a bit of a problem. Could you take care of that issue for me, please?
Lenny's gonna walk in. Fuck you, Koibu.
Sora will put a hand on your shoulder and be like, Lenny, top deck.
No.
Okay.
Well,
You open the door? Are you sure?
Nevitz would
You
call.
walk on in?
Lenny, actually, I think it'd be good if you came in. We're having a pleasant conversation in here with the captain.
Lenny will go in. He will. Yeah, we'll go in.
All right.
Real quick! Is there still, like, boisterous rustling about the ship as the crew are, like, lively and
Yeah,
drinking
she just
and
called
doing
me,
stuff?
right?
Yeah, the rest of the crew's just still in the
Good.
mess hall
Okay.
having a great time.
Just making sure.
Did Sora have her sword out at all, or no?
No, not when you were walking with her.
Good.
But we have to roll initiative now because everything is going to come to a head.
Why would she do that? I could just burn her whole ship down immediately. This is pretty dumb. She's acting like a player character. She's murder hoboing
Sure.
right now, Koibu.
She's a murder hobo.
She's a
Koibu.
murder hobo.
Just say it. Say I made a murder hobo.
Just admit it, and I'll be okay.
The NPCs are unfair!
Where do I roll initiative? Hey, it's your dead
Look at
NPCs, Koibu. I was trying to let them walk away with their ship intact. This might be my ship. I might sail the seven seas looking for Barbo now.
We're
Okay.
gonna find Barba. We're gonna unite. I'm gonna play 2 characters.
Wait, how do I roll initiative without my character
Click a
token?
character. Go to Bon
Your
Terrace.
token
Oh,
is
it's
right
on
here.
the map. Okay, good. I will roll
21.
a 21. I will do that.
So they will get. Ooh.
Remember the Hail Mary, Steve. You gotta do it. Koibu has no choice. You act first, too.
Okay, so Zazz rolls a 19 plus Dex mod, and she'll have a Dex mod of 4.
What?
Yeah, she's a pirate captain. She's got 18 Dex.
Okay, I'm sure.
So she will be going at 23. Sora rolls a 2 and has a Dex mod of 2, so she will be going at 4. So Sora goes at 4, and Zazz goes at, we say 23. I don't think she has any feats that would give her higher initiative than that. So here we go.
Zazz isn't just gonna attack immediately, though, because we're not fighting, right?
Well, we'll
So
find
that's
out what this murder hobo does, actually.
That's true. Because
Alright.
murder hobos just fucking go for it.
That's
whereas
what
player-
they do. That's
Yeah,
right.
That's right.
So Zazz grabs a dagger at her side and throws it across the room at Nevitz. She makes an attack. A ranged attack. 10 plus 4 plus 2.
Why?
is-
So many pluses. It's only 16. It doesn't hit me, though.
Doesn't hit him.
10 plus 4 plus 2 is 16. You have what's your AC?
17, Koibu.
17. Oh, just barely a miss. The dagger lands in the wall behind you, in
Yep.
the door behind you before it's been opened. And then Zazz turns and jumps through the window with an athletics check or an acrobatics check.
What a coward.
That is an easy pass. She breaks through the glass window, and you can hear the glass shattering and the wood breaking and plummeting to the water below. Nevitz, it's your turn.
I turn to Sora. Okay, I need, like, positions here. Where's Sora?
Yell out the window, Steve. Yell the Hail Mary.
It's too late.
Fucking, no, it's not. She'll come back and she'll be willing to listen.
Is she, like, out in the fucking water? She jumped and she's, like, in the fucking water?
She jumps out of the window on this big glass window that we described earlier. Yeah. So she's gone.
Do I hear a splash from below?
You hear a lot of splashes as glass and timbers all fall into the water.
Jesus, did she burst through the hole? Did she break a window or did she, like, smash through a fucking
She
wall?
jumped through the window
Okay.
to leap into the water. Yeah.
Okay, what I'm trying to get
No,
is, like,
you're on the other side. You're on the other side, Lenny.
did
Oh,
she
that's
break the
north side.
window
Yeah.
and, like,
Yeah,
hop
she
out?
broke the window.
Like,
and
hop out? Like,
leapt
maybe
out.
she's on the side of the ship, or did she, like, whoosh, like, jump, like, fall on, jump out the
Yeah,
window?
The only way to know is to go and look out the window to see if she's there.
Okay, where is
Wait,
this?
can you reasonably do like a quick perception check on that, or passive even? Because if you're like jumping to like the side to like hold on, like you can tell where you're jumping from. Is she jumping from the middle, which looks like she's gonna like jump?
She's
into the
jumping through the middle.
Okay, thank you. She jumped out. She's in the water. Yell it, Steve. Just yell it and
It's
see what
fucked.
happens.
It's over. This whole shit is fucked. Lenny, mistakes have been made tonight. Where is Sora?
Behind me, we're about to beat her ass.
It is, yeah. The door is still closed, I believe.
No. It was
No,
open.
I opened it.
He did open
Okay,
it.
the door is open.
Okay.
So then it is Lenny, and Sora is right behind him.
I would like to
Nevin's
move
turn, though.
behind Lenny, where Sora, I imagine, is.
Yeah, let me just put her on the...
Oh, she won't need to be here
She's
for
right
long,
here.
Koibu. Okay.
All right, so you push past Lenny. It's a tight corridor back here.
Good.
You circle, and you're small enough to maybe
Yeah,
squeeze
I'm a
between
very tiny
her
halfling.
and the steps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to smash this motherfucker over the head. Okay. I want to attack, but I'm non-lethal damage. Okay.
All right, give me an attack roll.
It will be at advantage. 52. Oh no.
Back
nice.
attack.
Yeah.
Advantage from the flanking. Yes.
Correct.
Yes. 26 is a hit for 12 piercing damage. I got to roll Sora's HP.
And then these are non-lethal attacks. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. That's 21 damage.
You do 21 damage. That is a buttload. And that will bring her down to about half hit points.
I got her, Steve. Don't worry about it.
Lenny.
Lenny,
Your
don't
turn.
kill her. I say as
Seeing as Lenny doesn't want to kill her, I'm not gonna rage, Koibu.
Good
Okay.
job.
No raging.
I am going to hit her twice. Okay.
Okay.
There's the and Lenny is gonna use his fuck. I have advantage, right? Lenny's
Yeah,
gonna draw his
fine.
sword in a two-hand fashion. I should be able to do
Okay.
it, right? Yeah. There's
Sure.
one attack for 27.
That's a hit.
There's the other attack for 16.
She has no armor on right now because you'd have to be crazy to be wearing armor on a
And
ship.
it
So those will both hit.
25 damage.
She goes down like a sack of potatoes.
Obviously not
Holy
lethal because
shit!
I said
How did
that.
you do so much damage?
I
Oh,
rolled a
natural
10.
10 on the die. Oh my god! All right. Yep, she hits the ground. Thud.
I drag her in here.
Yep, we drag her in. I would like to replace my empty vial. I would like to pour the fire-breathing potion back into the empty vial. Okay. First, I want all the goddamn gold. I took out 80 before. How much is left? 220?
Wait, no.
What?
We're gonna be in the water. We have to worry about swimming and weight.
Yeah, don't worry. You're big,
Okay.
okay? You're gonna carry me.
I don't think that's how it works, but Lenny will not have his large tent. Obviously, I'm on a ship. I'm gonna have that on my back.
So you drag Sora in.
Yeah.
You shut the door behind you. Leave it open.
Shut it behind us. I would like to take the rest of the gold.
Okay. Where do you put all the gold?
In my pocket. I took 80 before. How much is left?
220.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is 6 pounds of gold that you're. I mean, there's too much gold to actually fill your pockets. You'll just have to maybe
I'll
tie
take
the
the
bags. To you
Yeah, that's
somehow.
fine.
All
Yeah,
right.
no problem.
You tie
Easy.
the bags to your belt. You are got all these bags of gold jingling from your belt now.
Mm-hmm.
Sora's unconscious on the ground, stable, not dying.
Mm-hmm.
Ship is continuing to sail southward. What are you guys
we
gonna
had
do?
we had such a good plan.
God, Koibu murder helped us out of everything. Okay, hold on.
All right, you
Lenny.
need to take the fire breathing potion. Steve.
Lenny, we have a
We gotta
huge
fuck the crew
we have a
up.
huge fucking problem right now, Lenny, okay?
Yes.
That crazy pirate captain, she's going to swim back around. She's going to tell the crew that we fucked everything up.
regard for her crew.
Yeah, it's not good, Lenny. We have a lot of problems right now, Lenny. What are we going to do?
Did you read anything important in the book?
Lenny, it's not time to read a goddamn book right now. We need to get the fuck off this ship.
What do we have to get off the
We
ship?
can't take the dicky off the ship because they'll turn around and catch us quickly. Obviously, they can outsteer us.
What potions do you have from her?
How quickly is this ship moving?
Faster than you can swim.
Burn the potion.
Um,
Oh wait,
Because she can't catch the ship then, right?
Lenny's
Fuck
gonna
no.
go up to the window and
There's
look.
no way you can catch a ship when you're sailing
True.
like that.
Lenny's gonna go up to the window and look out. Does he see
Give me
her?
a perception check, Lenny. It's dark. It's nighttime. What do you see?
I would like to go out next to Lenny and look as well. We're looking for the lady.
He has a 20 passive perception, but
I want to
I
see
got a
Lenny's
7.
roll when he first. Okay,
I got
Lenny
a
gets
7.
up there and looks out into the dark and sees nothing. Nevitz comes over to the window and looks up at it.
Lenny can pick me up, okay?
I know, but I just want to point out that Lenny has to pick you up to make you look out the window.
Wow, why do you
Lenny
feel the
is
need
not
to point
directly
that out?
at the window. By the way, look at where I am. I'm pretty far. I'm not gonna be dragged through the window.
Okay, you can still pick me up and put me over the window.
Show
Okay, what do I see?
You see water trailing behind you and the wake
Look
of the
up.
ship.
Do you see anything on the ship?
No, there's nothing on the ship.
Okay. Do we see a head floating in the back?
What?
He rolled a 22.
Oh, no,
Do we see
wait.
her in the water?
No, it's dark and it's been a few minutes. If
Take the
she is
infrared
out there in the
potion.
water, it's too dark. It's just the black sea, the bobbing of the waves.
Oi, Steven.
What? Lenny?
Let's go. It's your turn.
It's not Lenny. What do we do, Lenny? I need you for ideas, Lenny. I can't believe I'm saying it, but I don't know what to do right now.
What potions did you have?
Lenny, I've got a lot of potions on me right now. I got some I'm juggling.
Tell me
like,
them.
I've got some where we can breathe water. I've got.
Can you see in dark?
Yeah, Lenny, but I don't think that's gonna
Maybe
help
take
us right
that and
now.
look out and see if you could see her.
Lenny, she's jumped into the water. There's no way that she's still here. She's gone.
How do you? Is she acrobatic?
I mean, she's a pirate
How do you know that
captain.
she didn't jump onto the top of the deck and she's up there right now?
Lenny, because she's not a goddamn superhero, Lenny. She probably is in the water.
She did a superhuman feat, which was not cared
If
about
she was that
anybody or
superhuman,
anybody.
Lenny, she would have killed us both where we stood. Okay, I think we can be reasonably sure that she didn't pull off
All
some
right.
amazing acrobatic stunt.
We're only a day away. I don't think the captain or the crew is going to come looking for them, at least not yet. They're having meal. Maybe we just try to wait it out and keep Sora locked up.
Okay, so we could lock the room up.
Or you fire breathing potion them all and kill them. And then we take the ship. And we have a ship then.
Lenny, if I fire breathing potion the ship.
How many crew member are there?
20.
Would you assume that the captain is the strongest person in the crew?
Yes.
Steve, we're gonna barba this shit.
Wait,
Remember when
Lenny,
we were on the
Lenny.
ship?
I put my hand on up and I reach like where his hand is drawing the sword. Lenny, that's not gonna happen today, okay?
What do you think?
Lenny, I think we lock Sora in here, okay? I think we tie her up, and then hopefully by morning, no one's asking any questions. We pop into
They're going to
Parnassus,
ask.
and then we jump out of
They
here
don't
and we
do
make off.
anything without the crew. They're dumb.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like,
My
we're
brother
on our
owned
way
the
to
ship.
Parnassus. It's not like they're gonna stop the boat.
Well, no, they're not gonna stop the boat, but
Okay, that's what we're doing, okay?
we need to look. We need to search the ship for her.
Lenny, she's not here. Lenny, trust me.
Then
okay?
let me go look around.
Lenny, okay, you can look around after. We're gonna tie up Sora, and we're gonna leave this place, okay?
Okay, I have 10 hep and rope. I can tie, or 10 feet, or I have 10 pounds of it. I'm gonna tie her up with it.
All
And
right,
gag
you
her
tie up
mouth.
Sora and gag her. She is tied up and gagged. All right. Nevitz, what do you do?
Fuck.
This is our boat now.
Nevitz,
Steve.
we can't leave Sora here. We have to do something.
Let's jump her in the water. Tie her up. Dump her. Dump her.
If you dump her in the water, she's gonna drown.
Yes, that's what murder hobos do, Koibu. We're taking after the Zazz. Okay. Lenny will pick her up.
No, Lenny, stop.
Okay.
Lenny, just wait a second. Wait a goddamn second, Lenny. Okay.
The door is closed, by the way.
Yeah.
The door is closed. Yep. Everyone else is still having dinner.
Okay,
You can hear the footsteps up on the top deck of someone sailing the ship.
we can wake up Sora, or
She will wake up after 1d4 hours.
that's not good
Nevitz.
enough, Koibu.
Nevitz.
How long ago does a forgetfulness potion work?
You can't give someone a
I
potion
don't
when they're
think you
asleep.
know.
I know. That's why I'm gonna wake them the fuck up.
Wait, hold on,
What?
Nevitz. We have to take a dinghy and burn the crew alive. We can't let them get back, Nevitz. No, I
Lenny.
know it. Steven, we can't. No.
Lenny.
It will be her whole pirate ship, and she has a ship, and she will come find us. She will not die here.
Lenny.
We must burn the ship, Nevitz. You have to see reason. We have to burn the ship.
Lenny, we
have
are
to.
not. How reasonable do we think it would be that somebody could be out here that could swim back to shore and survive?
10 miles is a long way to swim. You'd have to be someone really familiar with swimming and the
Yeah, I
ocean.
got it. Yeah, she'll be back in
she
a
can
day
do
or
it.
two.
Yeah,
Okay,
she will be
I
back,
got
and
it.
she'll have
Okay.
a ship, Steven. And she's gonna have her whole fucking crew. We gotta burn this motherfucker. Fuck his ship. He did this to himself, Steven. It's not us. This is Koibu's fault. This is on him. We kill his first mate. We burn his crew. Think of her story. Think of the revenge story when she comes back for us in a few weeks, okay? Yes, we have to. We have to burn the ship. Burn the crew. Yes.
What's Daff and Toki up to right now?
They're waiting for you because they are arriving in
Nothing we can
Parnassus.
do. Okay, you
2 days
gotta
ahead
just
of you.
roleplay this one out.
Take your
Yeah,
time,
we're stuck
guys.
here.
We gotta
Lenny.
burn the ship, murder the crew, and we gotta take a dinghy and we gotta go back.
Lenny, we
get a
can't
dinghy.
kill all of these men for no reason. That's
Mm.
horrible.
We have to,
Lenny.
Evans, or we will die. She will hunt us down forever. It happens. They're pirates. They sign up for this. She signed up for this with
Okay,
her
hold
crew.
on. Lenny, listen, okay? Lenny, listen, okay? We're doing a mission for the wizard, okay?
Yes.
Remember? We're going to get these
Yes.
crystals to the wizard so that the wizard will help us get the orb, okay? Right?
Yes.
We're going to get the orb from the wizard. After delivering these things to the wizard, we're going to give the orb to the family, and they're going
And we
to make
can't.
they're going to make all of this go away because they
No,
have the
they're
connections.
not.
They will. Otherwise, Zazz would have to go rogue, okay? It's like an order of favors. They'll always for this
They're
mission.
not going. No.
I think
Because
so,
they're in
Lenny.
the family. We're doing against family business.
No,
it sounds
we're
like.
not, Lenny. Don't say that. We're not doing against family business.
Yes, we are. She's in the family. We're stealing from family. Family isn't going to go kindly on that. They wanted us to handle this without having to hurt the family.
Wait,
We're
hold on,
hurting
wait.
the
Was Zazz actually part of the family or whatever?
You know, you never bothered to figure out that detail.
No, we did though. How did I make this
I-
connection? We talked to somebody.
Yes, we made the connection by Rose, who introduced us to Zazz, and Zazz was like a high-ranking member. It seemed like. Zazz
No,
was like
not
a
of the
chief-
family. No way.
Steven, we have to murder the fucking.
We can't
boat?
murder a fucking boat full
We
of people.
Yes, we can. We have to. I'm sorry, you got us in
What's
this
Daff
situation.
and Toki doing right now?
They're doing
This is
nothing.
where
We're
the
This is-
waiting
starts.
patiently, okay?
Damn it,
We're
this
watching
is
you
our-
the spyglass, Steven.
Damn it, this is our only way out. We just burn the ship. They might not all die. They could muscle their way back. But she cannot have a ship to come after us because we have to get this done. If she has a ship, she can find us. She can hunt us down. We have to do this.
She
She
doesn't
won't.
have a ship. She can't hunt you down. She can't find you.
Yes. Nevitz, give me the potion. We'll find a dinghy, we'll burn it, and we'll leave.
Oh God.
We have to. Take the books. We'll burn the ship. She's gonna hate us and hunt us anyways, but this
Okay,
gives us
I would like
a
to
lot
go
of
through the
time.
other chest. Okay, so I would like to have two. I've got Zazz's log on me, and I have Zazz's personal diary.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Was there anything else of value in these chests?
And the one chest was just the gold and the potions. There was a bag of gold in the desk as well. And I'm sure there's plenty of other valuables to look around here. She is a captain.
I want you said there was a bag of 40 gold in the desk?
Yeah.
Take that bag of 40 gold as well. Okay.
Add it to your character sheet.
I did.
We take Sona on our boat with us. She knows the location of the treasure.
That's true, Lenny, but how do we get her onto the dinghy?
She's knocked out. We just put her on there. It's
Yeah,
night.
but how
We're
are we
all in
gonna
the mess hall.
car-
We have to go quick. I can carry her. I can pick her up.
How are we going to carry her without the crew noticing that we're carrying Zazz's
The crew
unconscious
is in the
lover?
mess hall. Remember the where's the painting at?
Can we reasonably carry her up without anybody seeing
It
us and lower her
looks-
into the
well,
dinghy?
So
crew-
if we look at this map here, we can see that directly through this doorway and down to the back is where the mess hall is.
But this is
You
up,
guys
right?
hadn't met. This is the upstairs case. This is the downstairs case. And if you guys had taken more than 6 seconds to fight Sora, they might have seen you because this is sort of like, if you look all the way down the ship, you could see the mess hall from here. So it was a semi-miracle that you guys managed to knock out Sora and bring her in before anyone saw what's going on.
Okay.
If you were to bring her up on top of the deck, whoever is steering the ship might see her when you pop out. Probably, maybe not. Depends on.
We put her in
specifics.
a barrel or something. I'm sure there's a barrel of wine in here or something. Because she was telling me that everybody heard that she wanted me to come bring something like and pick something up or whatever and bring it.
Yeah, there's
So-
a heavy barrel she wanted you to move.
Okay.
Yes, and
all
I'll-
right. Okay. What are there any amulets or rings hanging on anything? Koibu?
Amulets or rings?
Amulets or rings?
Sora has a few rings on her fingers. Yeah.
Boring. She's not going to wear magical shit.
Boring.
I want amulets. Nothing that looks
Nothing?
shiny or special.
How much time are we spending on this search?
Well,
That's
He
the-
I mean,
had like
we
20
have,
minutes
like-
searching earlier.
Yeah, we have all the time in the world, I guess. Since...
Great. Okay.
wait,
no,
but that doesn't mean like
no,
35 hours, okay?
No, wait, hold on. I'll lawyer
No,
this.
I understand. I'm just gonna roll some dice and see what you can find
Wait, no-
in
no,
a
no,
reasonable
no.
amount of time.
Okay.
He had 15 minutes earlier before Zazz even went in. I'm sure he would have cased the entire room. I don't think he was
He
just
said he
standing
was
behind
waiting
door.
by the door.
For the whole time, I'm sure.
He said he was waiting by the door until
Damn
someone
it,
came
Steven.
in. We checked it.
All right, well, I don't want to search around the room too much. So,
How long do you want to spend?
Evans, we need to just go. We need to hurry. Put her in a barrel. We go up.
Okay,
We burn
let's do it. Put her in a
Alright.
bag or a barrel or some shit.
I put her in a barrel.
Sure, there's a barrel. You'll have to empty its contents into the room.
That's fine. Dump that
No,
shit
I have
out.
to empty the contents in the room. I can empty it in the ocean.
No, we don't want to empty in the ocean. We don't need to do that shit. Empty the fucking shit. Empty it.
I empty the barrel into the wherever.
Good.
Out the window.
All right, you dump the barrel out the window. You can then put Sora.
I put Sora in.
Uh-huh.
You have to take the fire-breathing potion
Okay, I'll do it. Just,
when we're at the top.
yeah, just
Okay,
load
I put her in and I
Okay.
load her in and I bring her.
Up on my tiptoes, can I look out the window of the door to see if anybody is out there or hear anybody out there?
No, you're too short.
The window or the door?
The window of the door. Like, I want to listen to or look out to see if I see anybody or hear anybody out.
There's no window on the door, but you
okay.
can crack it open and peer
Gotcha.
out. And
Yep,
see
I'd like to
what's
do
there.
that. Yep.
And we
Perfect.
have both books, right?
Yes, I have
You
both
got both
books,
books?
and all 6
This
potions.
whole area is filled with wine because alcohol is flammable, by the way.
By the way. Okay.
I mean, alcohol is flammable, but like wine is not super flammable. Go pour some wine and try and set it on fire right now. It's not going to work. You need, I think, like a 30 proof 30% to really get a fire going. 40% for a reasonable.
Okay,
flame.
that's fine. I want
See how
to
much
make
he
sure that
cares.
the area is clear. Stop. Make sure that
Do
the
it.
area is relatively clear. Don't! You're gonna get banned for Twitch. The area is
not doing
relatively clear. We want to walk this motherfucker up, and we want to load her onto the dinghy.
Sure, you can take the barrel up onto the ship. You see the guy on duty who is sailing the ship.
Mhm.
He sees you.
Yeah.
You've
just
got
give
the
us a
boat
nod.
or the barrel.
Mhm.
You bring it over to the dinghy, and the guy on duty's watching you.
We're not loading on
Curious.
a dinghy. We just set it up onto the boom. Just set it up onto the thing. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, sure. You just set up on.
I'll whisper to Nevitz. Do you want me to throw him off?
What is the thing that you're setting it on?
Just
out of
the
curiosity?
goddamn boat
The deck,
next
the
to the
deck.
dinghy.
Okay, on the deck. Got
Yeah,
it.
on the deck.
Got it.
Okay.
Nevitz, do you want me to throw him off? I'm whispering.
Lenny, don't worry. I've got it, okay? There's only one guy up here that's like manning the fucking circle thing?
The wheel. Yeah.
The wheel. Yeah, okay. I scamper up to the dude and I say to him, hey, for some reason Zazz said she wanted to talk to you real quick. I'm supposed to take over while you go down and chat with her.
He looks at you, looks out to the sea, and goes, "I can't leave the ship in your hands. Bring me someone else."
Not him. Me. Lenny will go up.
Give me one of you, Nevitz, since you're the first one to do it. Give me a deception check.
Yeah, it's a part. He's not incredibly
That's a pretty
smart.
decent lie. Yeah. All right. He'll give the wheel to Lenny, and he says, "Lenny, I know you've never driven a ship before,
Yes, I have.
so this is what."
My brother was a pirate.
You should go see Zazz. It sounded urgent.
Hold the wheel steady, all right? And if you feel like the ship
He
is
holds
drifting one way or the other, just stomp on the deck really loudly, okay? Don't
holds
try and
it.
move it.
Okay.
He
he's
holds
got
it. Steven, this has to be quick.
Yep, go.
All right. He proceeds to head down below decks.
I pop the cork off the fire-breathing potion and I consume it.
I mean, you just lift the glass to your lips?
Well,
Oh, no,
I
you put it
replace
back
it.
in.
Yep.
That's right.
So yeah, and then I
Okay.
consume it. Yep.
You consume it.
Okay.
Where, get on the dinghy.
Lenny, load her up into
I
the
load
dinghy.
her up.
Yep.
Yes.
The barrel goes in the dinghy. And
I'm in the
then-
dinghy. Steven's in the dinghy.
Not yet.
And then you hear shouts from below decks. Help!
Lower the dinghy. Lower the dinghy. Lower the
The
dinghy.
dinghy
Yes.
gets lowered. You can hear the footsteps pounding on the
On
deck.
top of the boat, I would like to just fucking the whole goddamn top of the fucking ship. Just fire breathe
You
all over the
breathe
goddamn
fire
thing.
All over,
All
the top
over
deck
it.
of the ship.
All over it.
The place erupts in flame.
I would like to scale down the side of the ship with the rope used to lower the dinghy. Are there windows or anything inside?
There's a couple of portholes.
Yeah, I would just like to reach my head in and just like all over the
Oh,
inside
no,
of
they've
the...
got glass over them. Sorry, they're windows, but they're not.
Good,
like
I want to
open
break it.
windows.
I'm a rogue that's level 5. I can punch through it. Or hit it
Excellent.
with my...
Give
yeah.
me an athletics check to break through the windows.
Maybe an acrobatics check, because you got to hit him in just the right
Absolutely
spot.
not. An athletics check to break through the windows.
Love you, Steven 3.
Absolutely not. You smash your hand against
I don't
the
care.
window and it
As
fucking hurts.
I come down the ship, I just all on the side of the boat, just I make sure that I get the mast. That's the big curtain thing all over
Yeah.
the thing, and then
Yeah.
I down into the dinghy, and then let's roll, Lenny. We're going to shore.
Yeah, you breathe fire all over everything. The people in the boat start screaming. You guys are in the water, and you start rowing for. Are you headed to the left or the right of the ship? You can't see shore.
We know which way the ship was going, so we're gonna go in the direction.
The ship is headed south. Which way are you going? Left or right?
Stop!
south.
No.
Right?
If the ship is headed south, then that means that going right from the ship should make us go towards the shore. So we're taking a right 90-degree angle off of the ship. right?
All right 90 degrees
Wait,
off the ship.
because we
and
came
sailing
from
into the sea.
Bontheris. We're headed to Parnassus. Okay, so that's
Your
going
logic
south.
totally checks out. Don't double check it. It's great. You go right. You sail right. All right. And into the night, you guys go. You can see the ship on fire in the distance, and the shouts and cries of the people on the ship slowly fade away.
Wait, did the ship like start to burn into the water?
It will take a long time for a ship to burn down, and not all ships sink when they burn, and there is a non-zero chance that the crew can put out the fires, but I have no idea what that check involves, so I'm going to do some looking at some shit for a moment and try and figure out what their chance is to put out the flames.
I want to see the ship the whole night and make sure that it burns the crew.
Lenny,
we need to go.
Lenny, we don't have time for that, okay? We need to get back to shore. I don't know how long a goddamn pirate ship burns, okay? We need to get back to shore.
It's a full moon. We can navigate the stars.
Lenny, I'm not a goddamn astronomer. I can't navigate the stars, okay? We're going to sail in this direction. We're going to hope that we're headed west, okay? And hopefully we run into the shore soon. We don't have time to look at the boat. We have to meet our friends back in Parnassus. I would feel so much more comfortable if all four of us were together.
We learned how to navigate the stars.
Yes, we did.
When?
When we were on the boat.
got taught by the family, or no, on the boat or something.
They told us to like follow a North Star. Maybe. Listen.
Yeah, that's all we need.
We got taught.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case.
Okay. So you can see the top deck of the ship is on fire. And as you row away, the mast and all the sails and all the rigging goes up. And eventually the mast like cracks and topples to the side. But it looks like after a while, the top deck does manage to go out. That ship is crippled. Its mast is destroyed. Its rigging is ruined. Its sails are no more. The top deck is unknownly badly damaged. Possibly even lower decks are badly damaged. This ship will not be going anywhere until it's been dry docked and rebuilt. You've made it out of commission for weeks.
So can it move?
Are you serious? This ship survived?
A single blast of fire onto the surface, they can put it out with barrels of water stacked around it, but everything from the deck above is ruined. The deck below is not. The ship is not going to sink, but it is crippled and it cannot go anywhere.
Never.
They would
have to go back and murder the crew. We have to. We have to, Steven, or they will get back. We have to go back. We can catch it. It can't even go quickly. We have to go back and kill them all.
Okay. I would like to, after we lower the dinghy in and after we're out a little bit, I would like to just row around the ship and just blow fire around.
You have used your fire breathing. You have breathed your fire. There is no more fire.
It doesn't last for like an hour?
You have one hour that you get to burst one big fire breath in.
Oh, it's not like infinite.
To continually breathe fire for an hour.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I misunderstood. Okay, I'll accept this. I'll accept this whirling then. Okay.
Hey, I'm really sorry to interrupt, but are you not playing music on your stream right now, Steven?
I can't hear it either.
Because it's real intense.
Whoops, I don't hear anything.
It's fucking pumping me up.
I have to refresh. Okay, we're sailing back though. We're sailing to shore.
We're going back, Koibu.
We're going back.
We're going back to the...
turn around!
No, not to the boat. We're done with that.
No, wait, no, hold on. We're not. No. We have to go and kill them all, or it's just going to be so bad, Nevitz. We have to. Nevitz,
Lenny.
Let me on the boat. I'll kill them all. Let me on. Nevitz.
Lenny.
You're a chicken, Steve. We got to go back. We have to go back.
Lenny, let's at least get our friends first from Parnassus, and then we can go back.
They're not going to. No, it'll be docked by then.
Lenny, how are they going to dock the boat? It doesn't have a goddamn mast on it.
He said they can get back. He said they can dry dock or something. That means that they can get back somehow. They're not just stranded out there forever.
Lenny, they're going to be stranded for a while. We have time to go back. And
how many days are we until we're expecting like our friends to show up? It was like 3 days, right?
They will be in Bondundasir 2 days from tomorrow morning.
Nevitz, we need to just go. Come on, we just kill them on the boat and then we'll go back.
We can't kill 20 sailors, Lenny.
They're mostly probably dead from the fire. There's probably just remnants.
You don't know that. These are pirates. These aren't normal sailormen. These are hardened men. They've probably survived more than one fire on a ship before.
Nevitz, they're going to come after us. This was our only chance, and you couldn't even. We have to go back and kill the rest of them, or the ship will be repaired and they'll just come after us.
Lenny, they can't just magically repair the ship. What do you think they're gonna do? Just invent wood out of thin air?
There's a lot of wood on Arcadia. They can fix a ship.
Yeah, but they'd have to swim to the shore and they'd have to bring wood back. Lenny, just trust
No, they can bring the ship back. Koibu said they can bring the ship back.
I don't know what a Koibu is, Lenny.
Nevitz, they can bring the ship back.
How are they going to bring the ship back? What are they going to do?
They're going to row it back. They have rowers in there. Nevitz, we have to go.
That ship is huge, Lenny. Do you know how long it would take them to row?
Nevitz, do you know much about boats? I do. That ship will get back, and they will come after us. We have to go get them.
Okay, Lenny, you're right. Let's sail to Parnassus right now and get another crew and come back and finish that ship off.
You promise me?
I promise you, Lenny.
You not to lie?
I won't lie.
Why can't we do it now, us? Two brothers.
Lenny.
Two brothers.
I don't know if you know what that word means, okay? We're not brothers, okay? We will be corpses, though, if we go back onto that ship and try to fight 20 angry sailors that all have nothing to lose. You don't understand, Lenny. These men will be fighting for their lives. This will be the fiercest fight they've ever put up in their entire life.
Lenny will do the chicken noise at you.
That's great. Lenny, look at you and look at me. A guy like me, okay, that comes up to your knees, doesn't live as long as I do by taking fights on 20 angry soldiers, all fighting for their lives.
All right, listen to me. Listen to reason. It's nighttime.
I pull out my rapier.
It's nighttime.
Is it gonna come to this?
No. I have a good idea.
No, I don't do that. I don't do that.
It's nighttime. They just put out a big fire. We've just been rowing. They're probably tired and asleep. How about we go in and assassinate them? You're sneaky, right? You are small. I agree with you. You could do this. That's a good idea. They're tired. They're exhausted.
Lenny is seriously the best character of this campaign.
Nevitz,
This is amazing.
we have to.
Lenny, please. Can I
Nevitz.
try to fake cry? Lenny, I'm scared.
Give me a deception check.
Give me a deception check.
Can I see the fake
And
cry?
I want a performance check.
I
want
want to
both of
see Steven
them.
actually fake cry.
Lenny.
I need a performance check.
Yeah, wait. He gets advantage if Steven fake cries.
No.
Hold on, I'm
see
trying to
it.
think of all the
Let's see
I'm
if
trying
you
to think
get
of all the times Lily turned me down for playing League. Lenny, please.
Steven!
Lenny, I'm really scared. I don't want to go back on that ship. Those pirates are gonna be so mad, Lenny. Okay.
Hey, roll it. Not at advantage. All right, what do you want from me, Koibu?
I need an insight check. Not good enough. He is afraid.
Lenny,
You've
please.
never seen
I'm
Nevitz
like, I'm
so
up. I'm like
scared.
tugging on his like pants. Like, Lenny, please don't make me go back to that ship.
Let me try to. All right, last check and then I'll be good. Let me try to persuade him. It's a 0 anyways. Nevitz,
Yeah.
I will protect you. We can go on there. They're sleeping anyways. We can do this. It'll be quick.
I'll see how convinced I am by his protection.
Persuasion.
What would I even roll against that to see if I feel like he can?
It'd be an insight against it.
Lenny,
All right,
I don't think
fuck
you
it.
can keep me safe. We'll come back, Lenny. I promise. Please.
All right, they're gonna come back and kill us, Steven. I hope you know it. This is the time we can take them out. This is easy. They're shitty pirates. Think of the pirates we slaughtered at level 5. We killed like 20 of them, just you and I.
Okay. I look at the ship,
They're probably exhausted.
and I
We
think
have
for a
to.
moment, and I'm like, you know what, Lenny? I think you're right, Lenny. I think we can do it.
We can. Two brothers.
I think
Say
we
it
can,
with me.
Lenny. I take out 2 potions from my belt. Listen, Lenny, we're gonna drink these water-breathing potions in case the ship collapses, so that we can survive if we fall in the water. I don't want anything to happen to us. Okay?
Yes.
I give Lenny one of the potions, and I take the cork off
Before
of
anyone
mine.
drinks a potion, you did just consume a potion. Now, you've already
Koibu,
used
don't
the fire
ever,
breath.
Koibu. I am aware of the rules of D&D. I'll
Okay,
do
it's
been
anything
an
for my
hour.
friend.
It's been an hour,
No,
though,
I don't
right?
care. It hasn't been an hour. That's fine. I'm ready
No, it
to do
has.
what I need to do. Okay, Lenny, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, I raise the potion to my lips.
What potion did I get? Just,
The one that
do
I
it
gave you.
anyways. I respect it. Lenny will drink the potion.
Okay, that was my potion of forgetfulness.
There
That's
you
what I thought was going down.
I
Lenny
respect
drinks the potion,
it.
and
Nevitz, what happened?
Lenny, the ship caught on fire. It was horrible. We have to roar
looks
ourselves.
okay. It's not done.
We need to
We can
roar.
go-
Yeah, we need to roar ourselves back to shore, and then we're gonna come back out. We're gonna get the crew. Zazz told us that we need to go back to shore. Okay, so let's row in that direction, and then we'll come back later, and we'll help the rest of the crew.
Okay, Lenny will row super hard.
Okay.
all right. Lenny has forgotten everything that has happened in the past hour. Everything. Last memory you have, Lenny, is regaling people with your story.
All right.
And you're maybe not sure, you're not aware of the time lapse. You're just kind of like, oh, what? You're still doing the things, but you just no recollection.
Yeah,
like, you
that's fine.
Smoked a shit ton of weed. and you guys rowed ashore. You end up somewhere on the coast here, in the plains, in the Destros Plains, somewhere in this area.
As we're rowing, I tell Lenny, listen, Lenny, we need to get rid of the dead weight on this ship, and I kick off the barrel.
Lenny will help
you. You made us do this, Koibu. This is your murder hobo campaign. And then we row back to shore.
You did this
My
to us,
fault.
Koibu.
I did this.
We row back to shore. Go.
All right.
Okay.
You guys rowed ashore. You can bring the dock up or the.
Wait, are we sure we
up on
actually
the
want to
beach.
do that? Because she was our ticket.
She's
to
in the
thing.
water. It's
She's
too
gone.
late.
It's over.
You make it to the shore. Your objective, I believe, is Bondundasir. You just have to walk across the plains. It'll take you 2 days to get there.
Wait, to
You can
Parnassus,
find
right?
water. The rest of the party's showing up to Bondundasir.
Oh,
We're
okay,
going to
Bondundasir then. Yeah, okay.
We're not going to Princess.
Yeah. You can find water along the way, but you have no food, so you'll just be hungry for a couple of days as you wander the plains, eventually arriving in Bondundasir, where you can run into Toki and Daff, who have just arrived on this day, actually. This worked out really well. You arrived the same day that they arrived.
Reunited.
Yeah. The whole party is gathered in Bondundasir on March 27th.
I would like to run up to the guards, okay? As soon
You
as
have
I
to
get
live-
in, I want to find the Port Authority.
You find the Port Authority.
I want to relay the story to the Port Authority. We were captured by pirates. Me and my good friend Lenny here were captured by pirates where we were sailing off the coast. I think they got into a fight or a skirmish with another group of pirates, and then I relayed the path they were taking. We were going from Bantheras to Parnassus, that if they want, they could send a ship out. They could probably find a pirate ship with a whole bunch of stolen goods on it and a whole bunch of evil pirates that need to be dealt with.
My God. Are you okay?
Yeah, we're both fine. Thank God we barely got out of there by the skin of our teeth. We escaped during the skirmish between the two pirate ships.
Nivets.
We'll send a Coast Guard gutter out there immediately.
Okay.
You have to live with these
Good
things.
thing you got
alone
away.
now,
And
Steven.
do you know anything about these pirates? Do you know their names? What the name of their ship was?
I don't know anything else about them. Just
I don't know. Their name was Zazz.
no, I don't think we heard that at all. Actually, I went alone.
No, you said you brought me and you looked to me, Steven, so I do say his name was Zazz. Her name was Zazz.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think my friend here is delirious, but we didn't hear any
No.
names or catch any names.
Zazz? No,
Zazz.
I'm aware of a pirate captain named Zazz. Or,
That's just her
a
name.
sailor named Zazz. Captain's named Zazz. Who's always been a little bit on the suspicious side. This only confirms our
No.
initial thoughts.
I don't. I think we heard them mention that pirate name, but I don't think this was.
No, Zazz captured us.
I don't think that happened. I think my
Nivets,
friend
why
here
are
is
you
still.
lying to the
I think
Port
my
Authority?
friend here is still a little delirious, but
Well, we'll figure out
yeah,
who
you'll
it is
figure
when
out.
we get there.
Yeah, of course. Okay.
Thank you. And then you run to the rest of the party.
Yeah. Okay.
And everyone is regained each other's company. It's early March, or I'm sorry, late March, and as you guys find each other and get together, there's a small little party happening down near the docks. Apparently, today is the birthday of one of the owners of one of the taverns nearby, and they are having a large party and opening 12 casks of ale and serving it to anyone who wants free of charge.
Let's get fucked.
Wait a second. Okay. Daff and Toki, I think we
Hey,
should
guys.
get the fuck out of this city.
Why?
There's been a lot of crazy
what's
stuff
wrong?
that's been going on. I
Why
don't
don't you
know.
give us a rundown?
You know, I would love to give you a rundown while we catch a ship to the farthest fucking place we can go. Maybe back to Cronwick. Maybe down
Go
to.
somewhere?
Oh no,
Why?
wait. Hold on. I'm sorry. Wait. We came from Bontheras and we're headed to
We're in
Bondundasir.
Bondundasir.
We're in
We're in
Bondundasir right now.
Bondundasir.
Oh,
We're good.
I'm
Yes.
sorry. Fuck all that shit. God damn it. Let's party. Me and Lenny, man,
party.
we've had some adventures and we just want to relax now.
Yay!
You said we were going to go back for them.
Lenny, I sent the Port Authority after them. The police are gonna go. They're gonna get everybody, nice and
Oh.
rescued and all.
Why do you not
healthy
tell
and-
them their name?
Lenny, sometimes it's good to just not tell people things if we don't need to,
True. I guess.
Guys, let's stop stressing and let's have fun. I'll buy you guys a round of shots on me.
Sounds great.
You have to live with those
Let's
sins
all take
alone,
shots.
Steven.
Right. You guys can take some shots, you can get some ale, you can kick back and rest. Toki and Daff have had a long rest. The other two of you have not had a long rest yet.
It's
and
fine.
You guys
I'm
can
good.
relax. as you guys are relaxing, do you tell the rest of the party the clues that you've come across?
Yeah, I would definitely like to inquire.
Yeah, we can chat about that and then fill them in on essentially everything. I would like to be incredibly alert, okay? Maximum alert, not short resting even if that's what I have to give up to do it, okay?
Sure.
Yeah.
You keep an eye out. You'll probably be sleeping with one eye open for a long time now.
Forever.
Here is the map of Arcadia, the full map of Arcadia, not just the regional map. And if you would like to use this to try and figure out what the clues mean, then you have this at your disposal.
Can we get XP so I know if it was worth it?
Oh, we got XP for blowing up a whole pirate ship.
Whole pirate ship. We got XP for defeating Zazz.
Yeah, because she retreated. So we did get XP for that. We got the whole mission with the sheriff. We got, oh my god, just, wow.
This is just for me and Steve, though.
No. We split it all for us.
Everyone.
That's good, yep.
You guys are also going to share XP with the Siren encounter and all that jazz. So,
Yeah.
Siren, getting in good with Zazz, the battle with Sheriff Molly and everything was worth this.
Where I destroyed her.
Mm-hmm. The clever getting Lenny arrested is worth some experience.
Insane role-playing.
Fighting.
Oh, the fake Warren and everything? That's good, right?
Yep, he got
Yeah,
that.
that's what I was just saying. The battle with Zazz and Sora. I'm going to get approximate XP for them.
Oh, and cracking the cipher. I already know what this is. Easy as fuck.
Have you cracked it?
Starting at the top of the smallest claw, I'm going to go ahead and guess that's the talons. Walk 100 paces is probably straight. Turn to follow your heart probably means turn left. Where's your heart? The right or left of your body or something? It's like I don't know, one of these fuckers sounds like. Isn't it on the left? Is that where you feel a heart attack? Probably means to go 100 paces there. That's 100% guaranteed.
Okay. So we got, and Sora XP. Let's not forget about Sora.
Who we one-shot.
And Siren, Sora, made across the plains.
Good role-playing?
Yeah. It's all being added in there. It's all coming together.
Do I get some for using potions, too?
You do not get XP for using potions. There are 4 of you. Will everybody...
Koibu, can I get some XP for getting rejected by Toki, please? As a
That's definitely an experience. All right.
That was an experience.
Why doesn't everyone take home 1,400 experience points for the
Not
last
worth it.
session and a half?
Wow.
Not worth it. What are we at? 7,900?
Yeah.
And how much XP do you need to level? I think it's 9,000.
What? I thought it was like 12,000.
Ooh, let's find
I
out.
feel like it's a lot.
14,000 is what I'm seeing.
Ooh, okay, you're still a long ways off then. It's all right. Congratulations, party. And you now have an idea of where you're going to go and what you're going to do to get there? Or at least once you get there, you'll still have to get out there, but that's fine. You're in a port town. You should be able to take a ship out to... You wanted to go to the Talons?
Could have had a ship.
No problem.
Wait, don't know yet. We're going to discuss with the party and figure out.
All right. Well, does anyone have anything they want to say or do?
Yeah, I mean, I guess we just... I'll recount... I'll send, like, Lenny down for drinks, or I want to recount everything that happened, but I want to send Lenny down to bring us up some drinks when I go over the part that he doesn't remember.
Yeah, I can do that.
Excellent. Okay. Well, we did start a little bit late today, so do you guys want to run a little bit late? I know there's some time commitments that we're bumping up against. This might be a perfect ending spot.
I don't mind. I don't.
We can keep
mind.
going?
All right. What do you guys want to do from here?
Can I go to
Talents?
the bathroom?
Can you what?
Yes.
Okay,
to the
I have to go to the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
I
Can I say just how perfectly fucking scripted this was going to be before Koibu murder hoboed us?
Fucked it up, yeah.
I murder hoboed
You
you
murder
by
hoboed
having
us.
a person run away.
Here's what was going to happen. Zazz,
I'm so interested in knowing.
Zazz, realizing that her entire crew was going to die, which they basically are now, fuck them all, that she was going to lose her ship and everything she'd worked for her whole life. She knew that she was fucked, and they were just crystals. She doesn't even know what the goddamn crystals do. Nobody else had to know. She was going to say, okay, fine. I'll give you the crystals. Whatever. I hate you. I'll come after you as a pirate, and I'll say, you know what? That's fine. Blah, 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 blah. She'll tell us where the crystals are exactly. I would make her drink the potion of forgetfulness, and then she'd go to sleep, or whatever. Okay? She'd forget the past hour of encounter. I would leave the chest unlocked, okay? And some potions missing. What I would have done is, at night, I would have stashed a potion of water breathing, the captain's log, and 80 gold inside of Sora's chest, knowing that when Zazz realized things were missing, she would have called the crew up to account for what was missing, and I would have said, you know, in the middle of the night, I don't want to be like too forward, I saw Sora creeping around. She would have investigated Sora's chest, she would have found the log, the potion, and the gold. We would have gotten everything we wanted, Sora would have been accused of everything, and we would have walked out perfectly scot-fucking-free. It would have been great. Oh. And then Koibu murder hobo the whole campaign. But
the emergency plan, before she just jumped out the fucking window, was he would have brought up the KW person and been like,
but I didn't like that idea because I don't know anything about him, and if Zazz would have asked me a single question about KW, I
just didn't think she was gonna push, because I feel like in her diary or whatever, as from what I heard, it sounded like it was like a super soft spot, and like she would just immediately be like, oh, I have to save them. Like she wouldn't even think about it. It would just be like a.
And we would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you pesky DMs.
Yep.
Unfortunate. But you guys survived, and you got all the treasure anyway. So, great.
Okay.
We wanted.
So, as we speak, we're in Bondunders here?
I believe so.
Bondunders where?
Bondunders here.
Bondunders here.
Bondunders.
Good one,
Good
Kate.
one, Kate. Stop centering my map. Okay.
It would make sense to go to the Talons because probably the crystals were.
Yeah. So we'll communicate. So I believe that the crystals we're looking for. Can you turn off this party music? I don't want to hear it anymore. We're not partying anymore. We're in serious discussion mode. Okay.
I wanted to I wanted to party.
Well, I thought we did party. Now we were chatting.
I was gonna ask Toki to dance. Like,
okay, never mind. Do the party then, and then we'll have our conversation.
All right, you're at the party. You've got shots in you, mugs of ale are around. Someone has brought over some croissants and some bear claws. It's delicious. Okay. Everyone's having a festival in the town square.
I want to walk up to Toki, and I want to say, Toki,
shit.
I was wondering if you wanted to dance, you know, as friends.
Platonically?
Yeah, platonically dance.
You promise?
Pinky swear. I want to present my little half-elf Pinky.
All right, I will do a platonic dance with you, Daff.
Lily, at the. Okay. All right. Awesome. We stamped it.
Got it. Yeah. Got it. All right. The pinky swear has been done. You guys head out into the area where everyone else is dancing.
I lied.
Are you gonna try?
Go on. Go on.
Didn't you have something you wanted to do, Daff? You said it's not.
I just wanted to dance. I just wanted to dance. You know, I wanted to tell her she looks really nice. You know, like, you know, but just friends. You know, I'm glad you're definitely the looks of the party, Toki. You know, and I appreciate that. Very beautiful woman. Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Daff.
Very glad we're friends.
Yeah, you're one of actually my closest friends, and I wouldn't trade this beautiful friendship for the world. I'm so happy you understand, because I feel like I've been misunderstood all my life, you know? And I just feel so fortunate to have come across someone like you who really understands how I feel.
Yeah. Me too.
You're like a brother to me.
I want to understand how you feel, Toki. Heyo. Let's move on. We're done with the party.
True.
I don't think we're done with the party. I think just because you get awkward doesn't mean it's over. So, Daff, buddy, is this your best pickup line? You're the looks of the party?
Yeah. I also want to say, Toki, your scones are the best scones I have ever had. You know, listen, Koibu, I got an 18 charisma. I got a 4 charisma 4 modifier. Maybe I don't, but Daff does. So he says
that's a good point. Yeah, why don't you give me...
He says it real smooth.
Give me a persuasion check.
Okay.
We'll call this a temporary flirting check. Ooh, 17.
I rolled a 7.
How does that make you feel, Toki?
Wait, she rolled a what?
17 on her
That's pretty high,
persuasion
right?
flirting. That's pretty good.
Thank you. I do take a lot of pride in my cooking. I'm so happy you enjoy it. You know how much I love cooking for my friends, Daff. Have I told you, Daff, that Voa is like, it's like a family to me. Like,
Yeah.
you guys are like my brothers that I never got to have when I was younger.
Yeah. Well, you know, families have to have moms and dads and kids, you know? Like, so there's definitely a mom of the group, and there's a dad of the group, and then 2 little rascals of the group. So, you know, not naming names or anything, but, you know. Yeah, I agree.
And we can end there. That's good enough. All right. The next day, people are waking up, eating greasy eggs to get past their hangover when Nevitz gathers everyone around to talk about this trip to the Talons.
Nevitz. That's Steven spelled backwards.
Good one, Mr.
Steven has
Mouton.
never spelled forwards.
True.
Okay. All right. We went through a great deal of trouble to get this information. This is what we have so far. I produce the log from my cloak. We have a log of Zazz the pirate, and we have all of the information in here about treasures that she's stashed. One particular treasure is called Caledonian stuff, most likely the crystals we're looking for. And this is what we have as a clue inside of this book. Starting at the top of the smallest claw, walk 100 paces, turn to follow your heart, walk 100 paces more. It's all the information we have about the storage of these Caledonian crystals. Any guesses as to where this might be? Or would you like me to posit a guess, and then you guys can say if you agree or not?
I think I know.
Where do you think it is, Lenny?
I don't know. I said I think I don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, there's 4 islands to the southeast of us, or I think maybe to the east of us. I'm sorry, called the Talons. Makes the most sense that the smallest claw would refer to the top island. It's the smallest one. And then we could try to follow these directions once we're there to see if we can figure out where this treasure is buried or hidden or stashed.
That sounds good. Party members, do you guys hear Nevitz?
Yes.
How's it sound to you, Leader Daff?
I trust Nevitz. I think he's very, very smart. He's never led us astray so far.
Thank you, Daff. That means a lot to me. More than any pay raise ever could.
I'm glad, Nevitz. I'm really glad.
Me too.
More than where it came from.
We have 2 other things that we want to keep in mind. There are a couple other notes of interest in this book. Now that I've had multiple days to go through this book, are there really only those 3 notations? There's nothing else of interest in here in terms of any stashed treasure or anything?
Right. There is like a few pages that are left aside for writing notes on treasure, and you can see areas where there were former notes that have since been crossed out, places that treasure is no longer buried, and these are the 3 remaining.
Okay, gotcha. So one notation says, there are emergency funds located near the brushwood in a hidey hole. So this is northeast of us now at Brushwood.
Nevitz.
Yeah?
Maybe we should go there immediately.
Maybe. Okay, and then there's one more. We have follow the Cindy River to its fork, find the ruins of the Goblin Town, dig under a big rhino-shaped rock. That's for storage. Both of these things probably have things that would be of interest to us. Do we know where Cindy is as a river? Is that a well-known? Where is that?
You guys can find it on the map.
God damn it.
Or not.
Or not? Oh.
Or not.
Okay, well, we have the map out in front of us, and we're looking... Does anybody know where this...
It's near Bontheris. It's the Cindy River. It's under Bontheris, below the Wildwoods, above Parnassus.
Oh, I see. Okay. So there should be some goblin ruins near there, and there might be some items of interest for us there as well.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, so we have 2 potential discoveries that we can make. One in Brushwood, one at the Cindy River. And then we have our main task before us, which is to go to the claws, the talons.
Since we're in a bad tie with whatever, Zazz.
Oh yeah, also, Zazz is probably going to try to fucking murder us for the rest of her life.
Maybe we should go and get her emergency funds.
So,
why don't we just kill her?
Well, we could. The problem is Zazz is a little bit influential, probably. She has a reputation, and Yeah, that's gonna be a thing that we should just keep in mind, I think.
Nivets.
Okay, well, you know what? It'll spice up our lives. It'll be
Yeah,
fun.
well. Nivets and Daff, I think we should go to Brushwood and mess with her emergency funds.
But
Since-
first, we
Well-
should go back to the wizard.
Well, we don't need to go back to the wizard until we have the crystals for him, right?
Oh, yeah. True.
So here's what we have to think about, and then Daff, you make the decision here. There's 2 places that we know we could go to retrieve a great deal of gold, probably some magical items, but we have to run the risk that Zazz unfortunately knows that we're after those crystals. Zazz might make a beeline for the Talons, get those crystals so that we can't find them, and then who knows where they'll disappear to. So it
I
might-
He
think-
knows we want the crystals?
yes.
Yes.
Wait, he.
She.
He.
Wait, she.
I thought
She.
Zazz was a
Zazz
girl.
is a female.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I think she will go to her emergency funds to repair the ship or something. That's why I think we go there first and cripple her. There's a reason they're emergency, and this would be emergency.
I think we should race to the crystals before she gets there. And
I think that's wrong.
Okay, well, let's
why.
think about
What
it.
do you think, Lenny?
Yeah, so here's the 2 things. If Zazz is going to the Brushwood, it would probably be good to go there first, head her off, kill her, we clear up all of our loose ends, and then we know that we're not going to have any trouble getting those crystals. If we go to the Brushwood and she goes for the crystals, then there's a good chance that we never see those crystals. It's going to be incredibly difficult to hunt down Zazz. However,
I agree.
if we go to the crystals, and Zazz goes to the Brushwood and retrieves her emergency funds, she could very quickly begin to put together another crew, hunt us down with a full crew of people, and there's a very good chance that we'll be killed in that process.
So you agree with Lenny that you want to go to Zazz, kill her, and then get the crystals?
Well, going to the Brushwood relies on the assumption that Zazz will actually go there to retrieve her emergency funds. Now, Zazz doesn't have a ship right now. She shouldn't have a crew. It makes sense that she would go for those emergency funds. Yeah, I guess it's up to you to decide. Maybe she doesn't. I mean, I don't know how she would get to the Talons to get those crystals. She doesn't have a boat. She'd have to pay somebody else with money that she
needs her
shouldn't
emergency
have.
funds.
Yeah, we took almost
Let's
every
go to
piece
the
of
brush.
bullshit.
Let's go to the brushwood and assume she goes there.
We must go quick too.
Yes.
All right, so you're going to go to the Brushwood first.
Yep.
Okay. Now, the clues about the Brushwood only say hidey hole, right? There's no clear definition
Yeah, we would like to
of
just
where that
go to the hidey hole.
is.
We would just like to go to the hidey hole. Koibu.
My
Okay,
guess.
where is the hidey hole?
My guess is it's a cave or something. Because like if I'm a pirate, my emergency fund would be a ship and money. Because like that's like when shit goes real fucked up. Is when you don't have like a ship. So I'm guessing she might have like a ship like in a cave, which would be like a hidey hole. That's my big guess. But
Well, the Brushwood is 20 miles long and about 4 miles deep.
oh, caves are on the coast.
So that's a pretty long area to search. If you want to come along the coast and just look at the coast, you could do it by walking. The coast is going to be a far less efficient route, maybe 30 miles, something like that. That would be 2 days of searching along the Brushwood, looking for a cave along the coast.
There's nothing else in any of her diaries talking about emergency funds, like even talking about like what would be in there. She has 2 big diaries in it.
No, it appears that these emergency funds their location is well enough known that she doesn't need to have steps to remember where to find it. It must be a location that can be known without having to write down the directions.
Yeah.
So you could search the Brushwood. It would take you 2 days to walk along the coast, and then to search the inside of it, I don't know how long it would take you
Are there
to
any
search
paths or anything in the
100 square mile
Brushwood, like
area.
roads or anything?
You don't know of any. You'd have to go there and explore it yourself.
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
not saying you can't find the stuff in the Brushwood, but it's going to be, without any clues, it might be a long search.
Sure. I think
20
searching along the coast makes sense. If there's no distinguishable paths, it doesn't make sense that it would just be in some random spot in the middle of the Brushwood. That seems like it would be difficult for them to find.
Also, if it's emergency, it would either be a boat or maybe she already has her boat, which would go right to the coast. So I think the coast is the best spot.
Yeah.
Okay. The party's going to get together and head out for the Brushwood and then walk along the coast looking for a cave or a hidey hole or something that a pirate might hide their treasure in.
Heidi.
So, that is going to be...
Wait, how long is
dude.
this? What is the measurement of this?
It's probably 30 or 40 miles. I don't have an exact count. I'll do some math in between sessions and figure it out exactly.
You're drawing a lot of points there, Koibu.
This is me.
I'm not doing that.
Oh wait, that's
I
you.
even did it at 25.
Oh wait, how do you do it?
Yeah.
How do you
Right click when you're doing the measurement tool, and it'll put a
Yeah.
point.
Okay, can you delete that nasty? God damn it!
I don't know who did the line.
Sorry, not me. Okay, I took all of it off. Okay, so you do measurement tool. This thing? Oh yeah. Okay, and then
Yeah.
you right click.
Yep. Well, you can't do that, right?
Yeah, actually you can. About 25
Yeah,
miles.
It was still 25.
Yes.
Like,
25 miles, totally. That's an accurate.
Okay, listen. If you measure it infinitely, like simplistically or whatever, or every single thing, it's actually a real life mathematical paradox where the coast can be infinitely long. Okay, so this is a
I
fair
understand what you
measurement.
mean.
Yeah, 25
Yeah,
miles.
sure. Yeah, totally. All right, we'll use that. Okay. So you guys are going to set off on the 28th of March, 1512, to go find pirate treasure in the brushwood.
I would like to start. I would suggest. I think we should split into 2 teams. One of us should come from the north, and one of us should come from the south. If Zazz is making her way here, we want to be able to see her if she's coming in. We don't want her to get to the cave before us without her seeing.
yeah, I think that's fair.
True. Very
Wait.
good plays, boys.
In the diaries, does it say what is in the emergency fund at all?
Just as
Like,
emergency.
no.
funds.
Anything. So
Emergency funds.
never says what it is. All right.
Hey, I have to go pee. Can I
Yeah.
go in?
Well, I think we're about to wrap up our session right about
Oh,
here
okay,
because
okay.
the party's going to split and do these things that I'm going to need some planning time to sort out these maneuvers.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
This is a nice ending spot
Okay.
with a plan for
Okay.
next time.
Sorry about Zazz, Koibu.
I'm not sorry.
Why are you sorry?
Yeah, why are you sorry? She made the choice to sacrifice her entire crew because of her
It's true.
arrogance.
That's why we should have went and killed her entire crew. So she has like so she's mortified.
I'm glad. That's okay.
I
When
wanna
I know to
kill
deal with
her.
pirates in the future, I'm gonna look for every
I
named
really
pirate
wanna
Koibu
murder
has.
her.
Yeah, we're just gonna kill them
I
all.
really want to kill Zazz. Wouldn't that be fun?
Yep, it will be fun.
Let's
First,
do it.
we're gonna take Zazz, find out what she knows about Malachi.
we're gonna torture
then we're
her
gonna
for
go.
the
And we're
rest
gonna
of our
torch that
campaign.
estate too. We're gonna burn down Malachi's estate. Okay.
And then we're
Love
gonna
it.
kill Barbara.
Yep.
Love it.
No, Barbara's
I
good.
feel like every campaign always devolves into just like murdering.
That's his fault.
It's
We had
so
such a good
fun.
plan. We had such a good plan. Okay.
We were only gonna
We're
murder one
nice
person.
people, guys.
I thought so too. I tried to be a nice person. We were gonna be so nice. We just wanted crystals. That's it.
You know what? This is the most murdery we've been, so it's fine.
True.
We'll be good.
You guys have been pretty good up until this point.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of violence that happens every now and then, especially when you're dealing with the criminal underworld. So,
It's
Okay.
Not my fault.
All right.
You
Are
can
we,
deal with these sins as
Not
well,
my
Steven,
fault.
alone.
Just
are we done?
throw us all under
I
the
think
bus.
we're done.
Okay.
We're done.
Would any of you guys like to shout out your channels?
Yeah,
I'll go
shout out
first. I'm Destiny. Hi,
youtube.com/Mr.Moon.
I'm twitch.tv/Destiny, youtube.com/Destiny. I love you guys. Make sure you donate to my Patreon. I don't have one. LilyPichu, go. What?
What?
LilyPichu.
Did you unbox something recently?
Steven.
All right, Mr. Mouton, go.
Twitch.tv/Mr.Moon or youtube.com/Mr.Moon. I have another D&D campaign in there.
Cool. Katerino.
Twitch.tv/Katerino or youtube.com/Katerino. Yeah.
And Koibs.
Koib's all things.
Okay. Well,
Koibs.
thanks a lot. I'll see you guys next week, maybe, hopefully.
You wanna play normal games, Steven?
Goodbye, guys.
Bye.
Well, theoretically, Hong Kong could reorganize their government, and they could do it all officially within Hong Kong law, but China could come over and be like, no, we actually supersede you, so undo.